Yeah. When I get online, I'm feeling like something's not right. Cause the bullets curve like some people unlock that wanted perk, yeah. Aiming my shotgun and choose pure dust, man, this ain't fun. That's how I know it's time to go. Dude's dodging shots like he's Neo. Whoa. Girl,
Look at my 4-bar.
Girl,
Look at my big balls.
look at my 4-bar. It don't count.
What is up, Laggin Out Nation? Ah, that fucking hurts.
Balance might be a little off.
What the? What the? What the?
I'm lagging and I know.
What is up, Lagging Out Nation? I'm not hitting. Oh my god, that's fucking loud.
Yeah, you take that right in your ear.
Oh my god, my ears are bleeding, bro.
27. That's too many.
I'm gonna change
That's like
this on the
2
fly here.
years. Like, what the fuck?
That my monitors are, my new headset is really
Quite receptive.
hot. So if I just plug it into there, I could probably not hear. Oh, there we go.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
I can hear you.
Wow, it's loud.
Now you're
Is that loud?
Shit.
Loud as shit. All right, let me just lower that.
Me not using a headset because I'm a cheap bastard and haven't
Oh,
set up
Yeah,
dicks.
maybe
I
I
have
say
so
you
many
one.
headsets. I can send you one.
I have headsets.
I
I
can
just
send you
don't.
one.
I don't like in-ear stuff. Okay, fine.
You
You
don't
want me
need
to
it.
show you
You
what
don't
I
need
have
it.
rigged up for? You want to see what I rigged up for work for when I'm
Yeah,
at
go
work?
ahead.
So yes, I do still have my earbuds. I think they're in there, but I don't really like earbuds.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So I have a pair of headphones that I've had for a while. Now you're wondering, where's the cable, Oni? Well, that's the funny thing. One of my cats, she ate 2 of them. So
Two?
it had no microphone. Yes, not just 1, 2. So the original that came with this, and the other one that didn't come with it.
Good lord.
So I would use replacement cables, but the problem is that this one has a, let's just say if it's not one of the narrow type US 3mm jacks, it can't actually connect to shit. So, and I was also tired of getting caught on random shit. So I decided to invest my money into Bluetooth receivers.
Oh yeah, those are great. I have the. I
have them with Velcro backing,
nice.
so that I can, stick them on here.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. Oh, genius.
That way, and they're 2 different ones, so I can charge
Jerry
one,
rig her fucking headset.
have the other one, and
Hilarious.
they last about 16 hours running, so about 2 days worth of work on average.
That's good, actually, if you think about it.
They pick up phone calls.
Nice.
They do connect into my vehicle, obviously, if you just use the
She's
phone
like
jack.
the dude from Goonies, like the guy who had all the stuff in his like little packet and shit.
Welcome to being a member of my family.
She's like Short Round in real life.
It's called being practical. So technically,
Yeah,
I could try to hook this up right now. And I mean, do you want to see it try to work?
I mean, sure. It's
I don't
only
know
a
if you want to
3-hour
go
show.
deaf
What the hell?
right now.
As you can see, we have in the hero seat, we have Sasha.
Yeah, we fired Hero, by the way, guys.
Yep. You have Black Light Oni, top right hand corner, and Soda Pop in the bottom right. When I hit that, it's so loud. Damn. I can't hear myself, but
Oh, we can hear you.
yeah. Thank you. You can hear me. Am I super loud now?
It's very crisp.
You're pushing it.
Is that better if I pull it away?
About 10%
Like that? Is that better?
down, you'd be all right.
I turn it down? Turn it down?
Doesn't matter how close or far you push that mic away.
Well, it's a gate. It's the gate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Maybe if I go to mic
I
setup
mean,
here.
whoa, you sound sexy but loud.
How's that?
Look at Maya with her Sun Devil fucking cow.
Take that back off.
I seen it.
Ugh. I'm either coming in really hot or really low. Is that
That
better?
sounds good. That sounds good right there.
That
Where
sounds
was
good
that?
right there?
Now
Okay.
that sounds okay to me.
Can chat hear me okay? What's up, chat? There's 80 in here. There should be 80,000 in here.
Oh, there
But
is.
this isn't Beck likes plants, and I'm not a stripper.
We
So
want to be thankful in this house.
who's texting me?
Not me.
Not me.
Texting me.
Nami from One Piece.
Oni Yomi?
Oh.
What? Here, now I have a. Now I'm very. It looks like I'm under a hot lamp. Very, very, very festive. All right, there we go. All right, so let's take a look-see on topics. So let's see which one.
How you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream? Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Laggin Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
I wonder where that B-man is.
I wonder where the shorts are. Yeah, just check out our what's that called? A QR code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
QR code for the donations, because the greatest nation is a donation. And we'll make a big hype squad, kind of like scream and yell in the chat here to make sure we appreciate your generous donation. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hype squad. Hashtag hype squad. It should be, right? Hashtag hype squad.
Hashtag give us some fucking money.
What was that wrestling group that there were a bunch of male cheerleaders? Were they called the hype squad?
Chippendales?
No, they were all wearing green and shit.
The Ironet.
The Otternet. And don't forget, very, very, very important tonight, guys. Very important. We have a special midnight drop of the Tri-Bar Awards. That is live tonight at midnight. It drops midnight. It's 5 categories within 8 minutes, and it's better than the Golden Joystick Awards. So do not forget to check us out on youtube.com for our Tri-Bar Awards. We were talking about it since December 1st, and next week, we were talking about taking a poll like this, right?
Poll.
If you guys want us to do a breakdown of the winners after the video drops midnight next week, we're going to try to set up a poll while we're doing the live 2 nights. So if you guys would like us to do the breakdown of all the awards and why we picked them, we'll set up a live poll in the chat tonight. Also, one other thing, so many announcements. We are officially in beta testing for lagginout.com.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. It is awesome. It is great. And a lot of credit has to go to Blacklight Oni and the Mariner, as well as Tyrandeth and Hero for doing all that and taking on that. That was quite an undertaking, guys. So congratulations to those guys working so hard on it. So they should get all the credit because they did all the work. Let us know if you like it or not, and we can drop the link in the chat for you guys to check it out. So I'm going to hit the copy link and paste it into the chat. Boop. There we go. So hopefully it comes in as I'm talking and like what's going on. I don't know what the fuck's going on, Chief. My camera keeps fidgeting. Or I'm fidgeting. I'm probably fidgeting. This chair is about to go. I need to get one of those X chairs.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man chair. It's like from the first movie. It's acting like the first Peter Parker that died. So it's fading fast.
Wait, Spider-Man's still around?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, according to this right here, it's like I was showing this before the live. And the cover of Variety magazine, it says it's more than a great animated film. It's a best film contender, and it looks who made the cover.
Wow.
What? What?
Would you Photoshop that?
Cover that. I don't want you to
Wait,
worry.
Spider-Man's black?
Half black, half Spanish.
Half Spanish, half black,
Yeah,
half Cuban.
it's not the 616. It's a different Earth. I don't remember what Earth it is though.
Is he a quarter white then?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him yourself. Why don't you call him and find out?
Spider-Man.
I can see how that conversation. Hey, Spider-Man, I have a question for you. Are you black?
You got any
see how
white
that
in
goes.
you? You want to?
Do you want some?
Oh my God.
I mean,
This is the way this is going to go tonight. I'm
at least
sorry.
you
Oni.
could say you had sex with a superhero, I guess.
Yeah, I say that to all my ex-girlfriends anyway.
Whoa.
You're the best around. Never gonna ever bring me down. Ralph
Hey.
Macchio is 60. You believe that shit?
No, he looks like he's like 30.
40, 30, 40. Yeah. So let's start with our topics. This is why you guys are here, right? For us to talk about topics that are important to the gaming and pop culture community. Because we're not IGN, we actually give a shit about stuff and have real opinions and can't be bought and sold because no one's tried it yet. So, first topic would be Final Fantasy Tactics. Remaster is a no. This is kind of surprising to me. Like in the time of making a lot of money just to like fleece the gaming community, Final Fantasy is not doing a remake. What do you guys think about this? What is the context of this? Did I get it right, Oni? Did I get it right, Sasha? Did I get it right, Soda? Is there more context here? I'm sure there is.
Oh, there's a lot more. Yeah.
All right. Someone wants to jump in on that. Go right ahead.
I'll
Oni?
defer to other people first on this one.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Oni, you want to start?
I mean, sure. So the main creator of the Tactics line of Final Fantasy has been publicly saying that there's not going to be a remake or remaster,
Yeah.
but it's Square Enix, it's Final Fantasy. I would not put it past them. It may not necessarily be the same as some of the mainline games, but I mean, it's like Nintendo. Just because they said they're not doing it does not mean that that's actually the news. It's that they officially have to say they're not doing it for obvious reasons. So, I've heard a lot of conflicting news saying that there is or is not going to be a remaster. So we will have to see, because I mean, of course, everyone's going absolutely fucking gaga about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16 got announced to have a DLC. I say this with respect. Kind of surprised people are still playing it, but I was also never a Final Fantasy game player. Part of it's just I'm not really a turn-based player kind of person, so there's that. But also they seem to be a bit melodramatic for me sometimes. So, Final Fantasy Tactics, though, officially no, but it's Final Fantasy.
Is it a little
so
frou-frou for you? Would you say it's a little little too frou-frou for like
What?
your type of game?
well,
Because
okay.
I wouldn't be able to get into a game like that as well, because it's like seems like it's very not like it's not hard enough for me to like it doesn't have an edge to it. Does that make sense?
It's
Yes.
No.
Okay.
the thing about it is that it's not about the frou-frou. So technically, frou-frou is about like extra shit, the glitz and the glam,
Yeah.
the fluff. the thing about Final Fantasy is,
Tinkerbell shit.
and this is partly why it is so successful, but also partly why it's pretty much one of those game types where you either really like it or it's not your cup of tea.
Right.
They have a set formula for the world building. Their music is fantastic. Okay, I've yet to hear of any Final Fantasy music that was bad. Okay, but it's the fact that the character classes, the races, the general story overall tends to center around a few things. And some of them are either super duper light in story, some of them are super duper heavy. Badger's favorite, and from what I saw for playing it, which was a fantastic game, was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time.
Right. Why do you
That
think they're
one-
not remastering it?
That one probably because Crystal Chronicles, to my knowledge, was never a huge, overwhelming success. And Echoes of Time is, although older in terms of games, I mean, this is like mid to late 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
The story was it's kind of set. There isn't really too much replayability in it because of the linearity of the story. But also, I don't think it should be remastered. I don't think it should be remade.
Okay.
If you were to remaster it, I think you would also take away some of the charm of it because spoiler alert, the whole point of the story is there's a giant crystal, someone tried to take control over it, there's a shard missing, you as a kid find the shard, and your whole village is like, go off on your adventure, go seek your fortune, and then you find out the reason why your memories are all muddled is because no one aged in the village. So
They all died.
in order to beat the game,
They all died.
Yeah.
oh no! In order to
They
beat
die in the
game,
end.
you have to sacrifice them because they are immortal. They don't want to be, and in order for things to go back to the way they should be and to complete the crystal and undo the bad magic, that means everyone who is affected by it essentially has to die. And they're like, look, life is only worth living because you stop living at some point. Do not weep for us. We've lived long enough. You have your whole life ahead of you. Go live your life. Do not be stuck trying to hope and
Go
take
with
care of
Jesus.
us like it's gonna get better. Go seek your fortune out there. And
I
part of
like
it
money.
Me too.
there's also a redemption arc in there because a character wound up being transformed into a cat who is trying to help you solve the mystery because they can't transform back. So it seems really light until you hit some of these major plot points and you go, oh shit, this is fucking dark. But it's got a
So it wasn't it wasn't a popular iteration of Final Fantasy, is what you're saying.
No.
It was a new one.
It was a new one that didn't have what they say, didn't have legs. You know.
Well, this
Didn't-
Final Fantasy, you gotta remember, is not a typical Final Fantasy game like you're
Okay.
used to. You're basically, you pick your characters, you go on kind of this giant square grid map, you place your characters, you got to beat the characters on the other side, and it was totally different. I love the game. I mean, I spent many of hours on the original PlayStation on this game, so, but it wasn't your typical Final Fantasy per se. You know, like if you look at Final Fantasy now, you got this in-depth storyline. Of course, they always have storylines, but you have more of, kind of like Oni was saying, when you get in a battle, it's not all smashing buttons, it's tactics.
No.
And,
Yeah.
like some people love it, some people
Gotcha.
hate it, but it was kind of like that in this game, except it wasn't. You had a bunch of characters basically on it. It's kind of like Warhammer in a way. You like put all your characters where you want them, and then you battle the enemy. It was a great game. I loved it. I mean, I spent what? I don't want to earn enough points to bully soda. Fuck off. Anyway, great game. Loved
Do you
it.
have enough points to mute Ghost?
Oh yeah, I do. I have like 150,000. Can I ban him for that much? No, just kidding.
I'm just kidding, Ghost. We love you. Sasha,
But-
what do you think?
So, unpopular opinion coming from me, I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy. I never have been.
Boot her,
Um,
kick her out. Just psh, psh.
whatever. I have more to comment on later tonight. So, well, anyway,
Right.
so I mean, growing up, Final Fantasy was very much my brother and his friends' stuff, and I was in those days like a backseat gamer.
Yeah.
And I never enjoyed Final Fantasy on my own. I never liked the art style. I
What?
never liked I'm sorry, unpopular opinion. I never liked the art style. I never liked the gameplay. I was never interested in it. And so I don't care about Final Fantasy, but
I've got to debate our friendship.
we can talk about that later.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, so I think though that if they are not going to remaster it, and I will say this coming from playing an old game right now, and you could hate me about this later too. I think a lot of people are getting into like the old nostalgia feeling about games that they played when they were younger and not changing it and like, oh, I like that. I'm having fun again. Because I admit I've been playing classic WoW lately. And even though I
Oh, wow.
swore up and down that I would not ever go back to WoW when I quit 20 years ago,
Yeah.
that I would never go back. My arm got twisted hard to come back and play classic. I'm like, okay, I'll play classic because I did enjoy classic WoW back in the day, back when we were all originally playing. And it's been kind of nice to come back 20 years later and feel like I was just there yesterday. I'm like, and it has good memories attached to it.
So you were playing when you were 3?
No.
You said 20 years ago. That would make you
20
23
years.
now.
Oh my God.
Giving you a compliment, Sasha.
I know, thank you. It's not true, but I'll take the compliment. Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Welcome.
Even if your mask don't suck.
Right. Thank you for your mouth sucks. Yes, exactly. So I think that there's definitely a nostalgia thing for not going the remaster route because people like that, feeling like, oh, I had
I kinda-
to
yeah.
this.
I agree with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I mean,
see?
I would be good either way. I mean, I spent my time, but they remastered it. It might ruin it. I agree. Yeah.
Mhm. I think there's definitely something to be said for like
And what would
pure
they put it
nostalgia.
on? Would they put it on the
Mhm.
PlayStation 5? They're gonna put it on PC.
Mobile.
Yeah, mobile. It is
Oh my
it is
God.
a very mobile-ish game. Yeah. So. Is that a word? Mobile-ish?
Mobile, like, I don't know. You teach that class, not me.
I don't teach English. That's
No,
Oni's
you
job.
teach like
I don't
app
teach
design, though.
shit.
User interface.
But I don't know.
It's not very
Mobile-ish.
professional, Soda.
I agree, but hey Siri, is mobile-ish a word?
Doubt.
Put it on Words with Friends. We'll do that like on Christmas break.
What the fuck? Did you come up?
In
what?
2 weeks, right away, Eric July will be joining us on the live. So, if you have any questions for Eric July, like why you didn't hire us to do his animation, that's something you can bring up in the chat.
Because
And
you're good.
happy Shabbat Shalom to our Jewish friends. It is officially Hanukkah, right? It's the first day?
Mhm.
Yesterday was the
So-
first day.
Yesterday,
Oh.
so yeah, it's the second day of Hanukkah. And Sasha was nice enough to send me challah bread for the holidays, and I appreciate her for that. And I had it like, as soon as I got it, I took a bite out of it. I couldn't wait, and it was delicious. Thank you so much for it. We froze
Right.
half of it; it's in the freezer, and the other half is outside. I'm going to devour it tomorrow morning.
Right. That was great to hear him talking with his mouth full of challah last night. It's awesome. Very very
That is
pleasing to me.
really good, really good.
I mean, he
this
has
is
to
from-
fill his mouth with something.
Wow. Burn. My full disclosure, my cell phone mic is like could be an ultrasound machine because it's so sensitive.
It's stupid.
If I have it on my stomach, they can hear my stomach rattling.
He's
They can
having
hear
a
like me
fucking
digesting my
baby.
food
Yeah,
and shit.
true story.
It's gross. So
It's
I was
I
like, is there a fucking alien in there? That's what Soda said the other night. Because I eat too much because my parents say I eat too much now. So, well, I don't eat lunch. That's the problem.
Yeah, you
I
eat
either
too
don't
much in
eat
one
breakfast or I
sitting.
don't eat lunch. What's that?
It's that you eat too much in one sitting.
Yes.
So basically, you're cramming all the calories that ideally would be spread out over a period of time all at once, which absolutely destroys your blood sugar levels
Yeah.
and floods your body with carbs and sugars, and then you're more prone to overeating, and then also just prone to just not feeling great.
I just throw it up later, so I'm good.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's totally healthy. That's totally how digestion works.
Oh,
By evacuating at the wrong end.
just kidding. I don't throw it. But last night, like I didn't have lunch yesterday, and then I had like a dinner. I had a sensible dinner. I had like a pastrami sandwich and a little bit of fries and a salad, and that's it. And I couldn't eat anything else. So it doesn't like sometimes I just don't feel like eating.
No,
I
that,
just don't eat.
that happens. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
When
like,
I go through moments of that, I eat or I drink in short.
right. Like I had like 5 pieces of like Sicilian pizza tonight. Like I never eat that much.
Ooh.
So, but
So I order pizza.
yeah, I had a Sicilian pizza, the square pizza, if you guys know. But anyways,
Sounds
I don't have an opinion on Final Fantasy. I never it was on the first PlayStation, right?
I gotta pick my friends better.
Well, I played, dude.
Clearly.
I played Need for Speed, bro. Need for Speed
I played
on the
Need for
original
Speed
PlayStation,
too.
that
What's
racing
your
game.
point?
I love that fucking.
That was
game.
great. The first one was awesome.
I was into racing games at that point 20 years ago, so I wasn't into Final Fantasy. So, and literally, we played it. I hate saying literally because this shows a poor vocabulary, but
Literally.
we had a projector in the fishbowl, which was the Student Life Center. And what we did is we plugged the PlayStation to the projector, which you're not supposed to do because it burns out the projector. But we were playing 4-player Need for Speed on a projector. It was like a 100-inch projector, and like everyone had a corner, and we were all playing. It was no, sorry, it was split screen. It wasn't 4-player. It was split screen. So much fun.
Split screen
Love that.
is superior to multi-screen shit.
Yeah, I love that. Like that was like when we had the cardboard separation for Halo. Like you just split the TV into the cardboard
Right,
partitions.
yeah.
But yeah, I never got. I had friends that played Final Fantasy. Was it? Oh, it wasn't Doom. It was the other one that looks like Doom.
Unreal?
Wolfenstein.
Oh.
The Wolfenstein looks like Doom to me. I don't know why.
Well, because
Like
it was
on the
made by
PC?
id Software.
Yeah, like it. Those two games look exactly the same to me. I like if you showed me
Because
a
it's
still
the
image.
same developer.
Yeah, it is. It's the same developer, and it had like the same avatar on the bottom almost too. So
Because Blazkowicz is canonically related to the Doom Slayer.
Canonically.
gotcha. Okay.
We love canonically here in Laggin Out.
Yeah, we love using that word. So we're gonna use words with friends, and then we're gonna watch Hero and like Oni just like own us with like triple word scores.
And then we
shit.
win, and they're going to be like,
I
I didn't
can't
know you were
spell.
that smart, Soda.
I can't spell for shit, so
You can't.
no, that's why I have autocorrect.
I know this game. All your moves belong to us. I've seen memes with this.
Well, welcome to the world where it actually is reality.
Welcome. I like the hair. I wish my hair was like that. My hair is so thick it doesn't stay up like that. I have to use like a gallon of pomade or pomade or
Mine
whatever it's
might.
called.
Mine actually might.
Yours might. Your hair is thin enough. You could probably do it. Not thin like balding, like thin just as in fine hair. Just wanna be-
Definitely. Yeah. No baldy going on
Sasha was
here.
telling me that. It's like, I noticed your hair is. You haven't cut your
You haven't
hair.
had a
in-
haircut in a while.
Yeah,
I
it's just
noticed
like
that.
it's all grown in on the sides, like right here. I put water in it to mat it down, otherwise I get a Guido fro,
Law.
and it's just not good.
Oh, is
Like,
that
I
kind
can
of like
slip-
my Jew puff?
Yeah, there you go, like a Jew puff. There you go.
Jew
Guido
puff?
fro,
What
Jew
the
puff.
fuck?
Yeah, it's the same difference.
Yeah, same thing. So your hair
Yeah.
gets like it's really frizzy and puffs out. That's what we call it in my family because we're Jewish.
Right. I call it Guido fro because we're Italian. But I actually used to wear kind of like that Nelly like do-rag back in the day, because when my hair got long, it mats it down, so I look like when I slick it. Why am I going to Oni for that? When I slick my hair back,
Because we all
I would
want
put it
chips
down and I'd
dip.
look like Pat Riley.
Wow.
He used to be a
got
coach. He used to
distracted. Imagine that.
Yeah. Like Gavin Newsom fucking slicked hair back and shit. A pimp named Slickback. Oh, we got next up, guys, this is going to be great. We have this a little bit early today. It's trivia. What's up, trivia?
I have Instagram. Oh yeah, I do.
Were we not going to talk about that one topic?
This is a little bit of a teaser. I'm going back to it. I was excited seeing that other slide. But yes, all your moves belong to us. So what is this in relation to? There's like no notes on it on my slide. Again. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is yeah, this is good one. For Oni,
I thought
right?
yeah. So who wants to cover this one?
I guess it's me. So,
I guess it's you again.
so you remember how the whole, hey, we're gonna have a digital library. You can buy the things and you can own it forever.
Oh yeah.
Minus the
Yes.
forever part, because
Oh, now I
apparently
get
when
it.
they run
forever.
out of licensing, they get rid of it forever, which means you get no refund. And PlayStation is now doing a culling because they lost licenses for certain things. So double check if you bought anything, because you might not own it anymore. This is why I don't like digital only purchases, unless it says you download it on your thing and you have it forever. Because I spent my money, I should fucking own it. That's the whole purpose of the transaction. Last I checked, that's how this shit works. But in this day and age where it's suddenly my generation's fault, even though we're not the ones fucking making these business decisions some of the times. Oh my gosh, why are you buying physical copies? Because of shit like this. If I buy something and I wind up finding out it's not there anymore, I'm going to lose my shit. Because for the intent of owning it, put over money for you.
Oh my God, you're redlining. Hold on.
Yeah.
Screaming into the mic. I had to lower you. Go ahead. It was redlining. I'm sorry.
If I give you money and you give me the thing, but then you take it back, I hope you're not attached to your arm, because you will find it detached at some point.
It's just an arm, as they say in One Piece.
Yeah.
So I despise this business practice. Oh, by the way, not the first time PlayStation has done this, and not the first shitty business decision PlayStation has ever done. So, what the fuck ever. So, double check your purchases, folks. I hate it. I hate it like poison. I don't even know if I've.
Whoa.
Well,
You don't need your headset, Oni. You can go back to the traditional thing if you want to, because you're peeking. Everyone's like saying this, like it's scratching out. I thought it was my side, but it might be yours.
I did order pizza, but I didn't put a fucking pineapple on it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. That's fine.
All good.
That's good. That's better. Because they're saying that
Okay.
you're kind of squeaking out at the end.
Man, where's
It's
Hero when you need him?
I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what the audio term is called.
Terribly sorry.
No, you're
this is-
okay. I'm just letting you know.
Pisses me off so much because
Passionate.
Yeah. I want to hear her say, "I'm so happy, so fucking much."
I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna get a little philosophical. So let
Is it
me
going to
know.
be long?
The idea of not owning the physical copy. So let's say audiobooks, movies, DVD, games. I don't care.
Porn.
Fill in the blank. So that it is only in the cloud.
Okay.
I think may also be causing some people to have issues relating to the tactile because they can't physically touch it, so it doesn't actually exist, which could turn into, do I exist? Am I real?
No.
Well, according to Elon Musk, we are all a simulation.
Exactly.
Hey, look, it's simulated bullshit is what this is. So not having a physical copy causes shit like this.
Right.
So basically they're saying you can own it so long as we do what we need to do to make sure you can own it. But if it becomes financially non-viable, oh well, fuck you.
Fuck you.
So
fuck
am I a
you,
fan?
fuck you.
Obviously not.
You saw a great meme about that recently.
Mhm.
What was the meme?
It was someone from my generation, because I'm Generation X, and it was like, I don't want to buy, anything digital because I've already bought all of my grunge on record, on tape, and on CDs, and how many times do they keep paying for this stuff? So
Right.
no. But yeah.
I think I had that conversation with you when I was talking about Indiana Jones, and we were talking about
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
many times do I have to buy Star Wars and Indiana Jones
200.
Yeah.
for the new software? But
Same.
I'm with Oni. I rather have something tangible in my hand.
You too.
But it turns out with games now, I'm just downloading shit on Steam because it's easy and I'm lazy.
Yeah.
So
And it
like,
saves more room.
That's true.
yeah.
I mean,
And
look at Joe's
I
room. He
hate
doesn't
that.
even have a fucking place to put a video game.
Yeah, like they sell Xboxes without discs now. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want a physical copy. I want to hold on to it. You know, if that was, I had to sell half my DVD collection when I moved from LA back to like Florida. I had all my Blu-rays. I sold half my Blu-rays, and the Return of the King the extended one, I had like 6 discs. I got rid of it. I wanted to cry. So I like the physical copies for games. There's something to be said, and I always said I like the physical copies better, but I'm buying the digital copies for the convenience, and it's just at the fear of this happening. You lose something forever that you paid for. It tends to make you go nuclear, like Oni usually does on a Friday, and that's what it is. What's that?
I'd like to show you an example of what packaging used to be like.
Permission denied.
Let me make some choice selections here, folks.
Doesn't matter.
Oh fuck, where did it go? We'll do that one. Okay, so yeah, this will be choice choosing. So okay, so technically I don't own this one. This is borrowed that I haven't finished your play, so shut up, PlayStation.
She's sandwiched between the 2 covers. And there's a cover in the middle. It's a cover on the left, a cover on the right, and a cover in the middle. The original there's something to be said for packaging art, right?
This is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for PlayStation 2.
Right.
As you can see, the disc, but
Show and tell time with
also
owning.
it has the packet inside, which
Directions?
has instructions. It's got graphics in it. It'll tell you how to play the game with the different things.
To give that to one of our students.
It'll give you like some of the story. It gives you the credits to people who worked on this fucking game.
Most of them are dead now. It's PlayStation 2. No one cares.
Some of them have like this is Spyro Enter the Dragonfly for PlayStation 2. It came with
show
a
and tell
CD
time
of
with Oni.
music from the video game as well as the game, and it would again, cool little art that may not have featured in the actual game, but it was cool to look at. Oh, that one's missing. Well, thanks, asshole. It's probably me, by the way. So, what?
I'm being silly. Go ahead.
So having a physical copy was a way to fucking market.
Right.
If you knew what you were doing. I mean, fuck's
Plus
sake.
stores. You have stores that make their living on resale games.
Here's one. Here's a prime fucking example. So this is the 3rd birthday. Would I recommend this game? Not really. You don't really need to play it for the series because it's been another 13 fucking years since they released a game with her on it. Anyways, at this time, there was also Final Fantasy 13 coming out. So what Square Enix decided to do was have a promotional code so that you could basically get Lightning's costume for Aya, and then Aya's costume for Lightning. So it made you want to buy both games.
Right. It gave you initiative to continue to buy stuff. Yeah. So they do that now to a certain extent, but not like they did back in the day. Like they used to have demos and stuff too.
Having a PDF is incomparable to having the physical book, because they would usually have specialty art. It would have just little things just to make it a little more special. It made you feel like, hey, I spent a lot of money on this. It's fucking worth it. And they're just pissing it all away. Sorry, I get passionate about that because I hate missed opportunities. I despise a lack of seemingly care in something that you spend X amount of time and money on. You
Yeah.
know, it seems like such a waste. And if you're willing to sell it, why wouldn't you want to take some pride in it?
Plus, when you, as a developer, I like that. On a developer side, Oni, we when you have a game release or something like that, you get sometimes, like at EA, they did this. They put the game in a frame for you, or you buy a special frame there at the studio, and you put the year, what you did on it, and you make a little frame for it, your little package game. So now when you create stuff now for digital stuff, you have nothing to frame. And there's some people that have like 20 of them all laid out in their office. And it's something to be, it's kind of like, hey, I worked on that. You can actually point to it. So even on a developer standpoint, as a junior artist, senior artist, producer, like you get like a nice little, like you can get a little frame. You could get them specially done, but I've seen people with it all framed. It's pretty cool. But I want to get to Sasha and Soto, see what they have to say.
Sure. There's also, I mean, as an artist, like I know that most of us are artsy creative people, it's nice to have like something physical to flip through and look at these beautifully produced pieces of media, you know, like the books and posters and whatever. And if you have ever heard the seven senses, I mean, it's a very kinesthetic thing to like touch everything, smell it and feel it. And it's just this amazing,
Tangible,
explosion of senses. But it's I've always loved the physical media just because like it's so cool to me, and I love the craftsmanship. And for on a slightly different vein, for those of us who had vinyl back in the day, I mean, those were like pieces of art, a lot of those albums. If you remember, I think someone older can correct me if I'm wrong here, Led Zeppelin 3, the album had a lot of missing pieces in the cover. I had an original copy of Queen's Jazz, which had, if you're familiar with Queen, the original bicycle race poster that came in it. And it was all these naked women on bikes. And it was amazing. And I was like, and people are like, where did you get that? I'm like, it was in the album. And it's just like, it's just cool to have the kind of thing that you just don't get in a digital format. And I totally get why they do it. It's just like more, to me, it feels more like they're making money rather than care about the craft and marketing and all of that was really important to those who love that. And if you remember, back, and I'll go back to my WoW story again, back in the day when WoW was a big thing, and they were putting out collector's versions, they had these beautiful boxes full of like mouse pads and like little statues and stuff.
Tchotchkes, yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's exciting. And with digital format, you just don't get that kind of excitement that you do with the physical stuff. And that's what I'm just like, I mean, I get the digital stuff because again, it's convenient and it saves space. I don't have room for all of the shit that I've bought over the years. So I'm like, oh, it's a collector's item. I don't have that kind of room in my house. I don't.
Yeah.
And I want to, but I just don't. So okay, I'm gonna have to digital version and just be slightly sadder about it.
It's like the Master Chief collections. Like I remember all the Halo stuff and all the promos they would do for that stuff. You guys never even bought it yourself, but you saw the Master Chief collection, or it would come up like these specialty helmets or these statuettes that were very nice. They're pretty cool. I'm like, oh, I want that. It's like it gave you initiative. Like if you paid extra money, like you'd have something physical as a decoration, even if it was just like a kid's toy or something like that. Or like the artwork I said to Oni in the chat, like even the discs were pieces of art. They were designed so well, and it was just an excuse to create more art for it, and it had more physical value because one, you could like touch it, smell it, not taste it, but
I mean, you could,
but like 4 of the 5 senses, definitely like that new game smell. You open it up and you can smell like the chemicals from the instruction manual or something like that. But it was great because back in the day, everything came with instructions. Now you have to go online and look it up. Or if you had to beat a game, you had to buy Nintendo Power or something like that. Or like you had to figure out from your friends, what are you posting there, Oni? So that was one of those extra pieces of art I'm talking about, right?
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
From Ni no Kuni 2. Don't ask if I played it. I haven't even fucking downloaded it. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. Don't ask how long I've had it. but it's stuff like this.
Right.
Just
That you can touch and put out and present.
give a fuck.
And it's stuff like that when
Right.
you see in the store and you don't even maybe play the game. You're like, what is that? And you pick it up and you're like, I'm gonna buy that because it's really cool. Or I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot, and like you get really into it. And you're like, I had no idea, and I just got into it because I bought this cool thing.
And you know what? That's you. I want to. If I can just tack on just one more thing. I'm sorry. I've really talked way too much. It's not about, doesn't necessarily have an actual purpose regarding, the existence.
What do you
No,
think,
buying a
Soda?
video game.
We're getting to you, Soda, I swear.
I'm sorry. You're buying a video game because you want to. Okay? And if you're gonna do something just for the fun of it, why not just make it the best you can? Instead of just fuck all, it's just for the money. What about the love and care? Okay? Can we do that again? Can we give a shit? Please? Sorry, okay, I'm done.
Go ahead, Soda.
Oh, that's funny. I love the animation from the women. So
You're welcome.
all right, now if you take the subject 20 years ago, 20 years ago, I'm all for it. I collected video games and I still fucking have every one of them. And guess what? They do nothing but take up room. Like, I don't have room for all this shit. So no, I'm not, I don't really care. They can take my digital shit away 20 years after I never want to watch it again. So, or play it again. I don't. I know you guys, I love your stuff too. Like, I love my collectibles. I have all my Borderlands, bobbleheads, my, Star Wars Collector's Edition. But guess what? That shit ends up not being worth anything. It gathers dust and it takes up room. So give me my digital. I'm happy. I know you're not going to like that, but that's kind of how I
feel
am
like
with everything.
You're also coming from like a more collectory point of view than most of us as well, I think, just your background.
Well,
To be
yeah,
fair.
I mean, like Diablo Collector's Edition, the first one that came out, Diablo 2, worth fortune now.
Damn
'cause they
Diablo
only made
talk.
Well, they made a
Yeah.
couple, only a couple thousand of them. You got one, if you didn't, you didn't. The last collector's edition, we pre-ordered them years in advance, and guess what? They still have them for sale. I haven't even taken it right out of the box. That's how much I give a shit about it. Didn't come with any extra codes. We didn't get nothing in game. It was kind of just the stupidest shit ever. So, like, I don't know. I do like some of the stuff coming out, but it just takes up a lot of room. And you guys already know I have too much shit all over the place. So.
Yeah. Plus, you're fucking wrong. Your opinion is wrong. That's it. That's all that. No, just kidding.
My opinion is wrong. I'll make sure to send you all 5,000 of my video games, and you can put them.
Yay! I can stack them like Legos and stuff like that. Make a little.
No, that's how you have to do it, honestly, because if you guys saw my house, like I love collector stuff, and my whole house is like Tetris with all this stuff, like very neatly, very
Dust
precisely.
collectors.
It's all Tetris into place.
Derek said you can have all his porn.
I don't want his porn.
Gross.
Oh no, you can't.
Nothing's
have his
worse
porn.
than
Sorry.
secondhand porn. Just saying.
Well,
Right, that's just gross.
It's like Soda's auctioning his butt plugs on lagginout.com. That's our launch.
yeah, they're purple.
What's that, Oni? Go ahead.
Picking up Tetris.
Oh,
Love
what?
Tetris.
That's awesome. I love playing that on the Game Boy, the OG Game Boy, the dot matrix one.
Yeah. Do you know?
I
so
love that game.
I love Tetris because that's one of my childhood games, but I
Yeah.
always played it, loved it, and I got an Oculus right before COVID came out. And thank God for
Oh, you have an
that.
Oculus?
Yeah.
So do I. Oh, we got to play.
Yeah, well, totally.
I didn't know anyone had that. I thought I was the
No,
only
I want
one.
to. Yeah, no. So I ended up getting Tetris
Yeah.
on the Oculus during COVID, and
Oh, that's fun.
I can't tell even now. I'm like, am I happy or am I sad about this? Because it's not the same at all. I mean, it's definitely the same game, but they've got like all these backgrounds and music, and it's like 3D. I'm just like, overwhelming. I don't know if it's good, but I'll keep playing it.
Now,
Maybe one day
it's
I'll
like,
put the conclusion.
did you feel Dr. Mario was a knockoff of Tetris?
Yes, but I also love Dr. Mario, and we played it all the time. Even my mom loved Dr. Mario, and we would fight over the Game Boy.
Same with Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
There's all variations of like Tetris knockoffs, right?
Well, yeah,
It was
because
such a
it
good
goes to the
game.
algorithm.
Or what's
There's
the other
a-
one? Did you guys play?
Oh, I love Sonic. Sonic's
Oh.
awesome too. Sega Genesis only. The OG from Sega Genesis. Sonic. That's yeah. She's like, yep.
What do you think was our first console?
Yeah, that was my second console.
I just remembered Super Puzzle Fighter. That one was also like kind of like a Tetris knockoff. If you guys ever played that,
What was it called?
Super Puzzle Fighter 2.
Oh, I think I heard of that. Actually, my OG was Atari, Intellivision, then Nintendo, then Sega Genesis.
So we were 2 for.
So that was the 70s.
Pokemon
70s.
Puzzle Challenge on Game Boy Color was
Okay.
not exactly like Tetris, but it was definitely in the vein of matching blocks to make things disappear. Definitely, I think an underrated gem. Badger will certainly agree. That was a really cool game because it was based on Generation 2 Pokemon. And in order to get certain Pokemon in certain events, you had to complete certain challenges and tasks. And the music was fucking awesome, okay? May have been a kid's game, but let me just tell you, a good soundtrack will take you fucking far. Do
Oh, it
not
does.
skimp on the music.
Music is completely underrated, and not to talk about, like I told my students, the caveat for your visuals is the music.
And sound.
Sometimes you need the music to introduce something that's going to happen, or the visuals introduce the music. But when it all comes down to it, you get the music. You want to make sure the music, your dialogue is there. You can add the Foley later for final polish, but you get the music, you get all that stuff in there. It creates the game. Now, when you see when you see a picture of Zelda, what song pops in your head? Na, 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 you know, like the whole thing, right? Yeah. You hear the music by looking at the visual. So, I mean, it's our second strongest sense besides smell. Yeah. So I remember I see Mike Tyson's Punch Out and I hear the ding 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 like in my head like forever because I used to play Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Never beat Mike Tyson, never beat Zelda. Don't judge me. But
I'm kind of judging you.
Yeah, I couldn't get. It's like I wanna go back and beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's my dream. I want to go back. I saw people do it on YouTube. I know it can be done. I saw how they do it. Now I'm gonna see. Because back then, like, man, I went 3 rounds with Tyson. I knocked him down 4 times and lost by a decision. You fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
I won. I didn't get knocked down once. Was it Don King counting the fight? The fix was in, bro. I was so mad. I'm like, I played that fight well. I should have. You got to knock him out to win. That was the whole thing. Man, I'm having flashbacks like Oni is. I'm like so fucking pissed. I played that fight perfectly and I still couldn't win. I was so mad. I'm still mad about it today.
I'll teach you how someday.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of the emulators or something and play it online so people can make fun of me. Like, you fucking suck. But yeah, I love that trip down memory lane sometimes. Sometimes we just need that, right? Especially with physical copy games, you can't help but talk about your own personal experiences with the physical games and the instruction manual. I remember the Game Boys had the instructions as well. I had the Castlevania for Game Boy. That was fun. I never beat that either. I never beat a lot of games. I didn't have the patience. My ADHD would kick in. But anyways, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to go out and play baseball and get beat up by bullies. That's what I'm going to do. But this week's trivia. Actually, who created the trivia this week, Soda? Was it you or was it Badger?
Yeah, 100% Badger this week.
Or Badger? Okay, you guys come up with great questions every week. I just want to give you guys kudos for that. But what is Link's horse's name? Wow, this. I don't know this one.
I do.
Roach. Oh my God.
Epona?
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 Like
and what's the third one?
Probably Glass Dryer.
Glass Dryer.
Glass Dryer.
Yes.
That's a nice name.
And if you get it right, Soda's going to give you 10,000 Laggin Out coins that have no monetary value. I don't even know how he's going to get it to you, but it's a made up currency.
We don't
it's
have
a crypto.
That, even though we should have a program to give coins, we don't.
We should have one. But we're switching over a lot of stuff in January anyway. So make sure you check out our laggingout.com beta webpage. Tell us what you think. Tell us what needs to be improved. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you dislike. Be honest. We appreciate you. You guys are our QA testers for the website. Mariner, Oni, and Hero worked very, very hard on that. And Soda's going to be doing some cool designs.
I just gave my input on the layout.
Yeah. So everyone worked on it but me, so you know it's good.
They definitely deserve the kudos.
Yeah. Oni, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your hard work. Mariner, thank you so much. Hero, I know you're going like killing shit, but when you watch the recording, thank you so much as well. And everyone else who contributed to Your and Death as well. Appreciate you guys. That's where you say you're welcome, Chief. Still. Okay. Anyway. A complete mess. Now, when I read the story and it was pitched at the pitch meeting, I was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me with this. They're adding expansions to one and then for free and then paying for another. This company has things bass backwards. It's ridiculous. So context, Soda, do you know the context here?
Yeah, basically, Cyberpunk, after all the shit, finally got everything together, made an amazing game, made an amazing expansion, made a couple updates, and then they're like, nah, fuck you, we're done. So that's basically how they're not going to be doing anything else with Cyberpunk. So sadly, I know Maya is a super huge fan of this, so she can definitely give you some more emotional, I'm guessing she's either gonna be
emotional damage.
She's either gonna be okay because they might be working on something new, or she's gonna be like, fuck you, give me some more updates, I want another expansion. So
well, so you're right. I'm okay with it because I know that there is going to be a sequel. I believe they're working on a new version of Cyberpunk. Like they're closing off this story, which is fine. Because I don't know if anyone here has played it as much as I have. Because I think I've played almost 300 hours to put into the game. And I think I actually beat the game storyline at 80 hours. So there's a lot there, but the story as it is, even with Phantom Liberty, the expansion, you can only take it so far. I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't played it yet. And if you haven't played, I highly recommend it. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's a great game, great storytelling, great visuals, really fucking fun to just blow heads off and drive in the game.
yeah.
I love it. It's probably one of my all-time favorite games, and I know that we had talked about this before, was that it had a lot of issues when it was first released. I know that. I waited actually 2 years to play it, so a lot of the stuff was cleared up by the time I got around to it. But when I played, everything that all leftover bugs that were still there, it was still a playable game. They were just more funny than anything. It did not change the gameplay for me. So I'm okay with this, and I'm excited that they are still continuing Cyberpunk games with the same team. They did a phenomenal job, absolutely amazing. Cannot say enough good things about it. Bugs aside,
and you got to point out, it's the only game in the world that I've ever seen that you can walk down the street, somebody says they're gonna fuck you in the ass.
Right.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That's true.
That's the weirdest shit ever.
Look, even Oni
they're
laughs.
laughing.
Look, Oni's
Oni,
laughing.
they're saying like you hear Maya playing and then Soda starts laughing, and he's like, you know what they just? It's like, do they say that all the time? And I'm like,
they do. They're like, I get threatened by it all the time. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like they're in Oz or something.
You can try. But again, my only complaint about what's happening with Cyberpunk now, and luckily they're gonna get rid of this and just start new, is that original Cyberpunk was extremely graphic, sexually, gore, violence, very, very graphic. It's probably the only game I've ever seen where you can walk down the street as well and just find random sex stories in hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting. And I remember one time too, I just randomly walked into a store, as you can in the game, and the mannequin displays was like some guy getting pegged.
Wow. Was it Soda?
No, it
You
wasn't
know,
me.
and it's just,
Not
you know,
this
it was
time?
just,
Not this time.
and I'm definitely not a prude, but even me, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that is something.
That is gross.
I mean,
And
it
I'm
just,
not a
it
prude.
really does add to the flavor of the game, and Phantom Liberty took that
Don't say
away.
flavor of the game after talking about being pegged, please.
Right,
Well.
exactly. I can keep going, doesn't matter, I can keep talking about it.
Okay.
But,
funny.
you know, Phantom Liberty took a lot of that graphicness away. When, even though I wasn't like, oh yeah, more, but it really gave this like very dark, gritty
Yeah.
feeling to the game. And
Actually-
I really enjoyed it. And Phantom Liberty took that away. I was like, oh. well, it's
Yeah, I
just-
remember like, where's all the nudity? Did they take all the nudity out?
Right?
Like,
Where are all the
Wow.
sex toys?
Yeah, do I have a setting turned on somewhere?
Right? And I was like, I thought that too when I was playing. I was like, did I like put it on like
Gazoo, that's funny.
minor mode? Like it was just like because it was so not graphic anymore. But the gameplay was still fun, very violent, of course. But
We turn
anyway,
off kick.
I'm okay at this, so
All right.
I'll get off my soapbox now.
No, it's fine.
I got kick. By the way.
You got kicked?
But
Okay, thank
Amaranth
you.
is
You got
on,
kicked. All right,
so
thank you.
we're screwed.
Oh, Amaranth is on. She's taking out all our views because we
I'm
have
gonna go
such
see if she wants
similar
let me call
content.
her. I'll call her, see if she wants to come over, but I mean not
Yeah.
over, but on the show. So.
Yeah. She's too busy on a Jerkmate.
Yeah.
He was actually on there. And I'm like, I'm curious. I'm going on there.
Oh Lord.
And it was
Oh,
just her in a
goodness.
bikini not doing anything. I'm like, really? Like, you're advertising all this stuff. Like, I'm looking for nudity. No nudity. I'm out. So it was weird. Like, she does all that stuff, but it's like she says, oh, I'm going on this explicit site, and then nothing happens. I'm like, of
But
course.
she doesn't have to do anything.
It's for research
anymore.
purposes only.
Oh yeah,
But-
research.
Mhm.
Mhm,
Right.
yeah. Mhm.
Mhm.
But I'm just like so perplexed by that. I was so perplexed by her ex-husband. I was expecting somebody
Why are
that
you
looked different
perplexed
than
by
the
this?
twink that she was married to. So, but anyways, I digress.
Hopefully he got half. That's all I said.
Right? You know she was making more than him. She's
Oh,
making
fuck
millions.
yeah.
She's making FU money. So I mean, yeah, I would imagine so.
Like, give me your money, bitch.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever. Cyberpunk would be like this. Like if I got into that game, there would be no way of getting out, and nothing would get done.
You're right there. Yeah.
Because I get obsessive like Soda. That's why it's like it's like every game like he's mentioned. It's like, oh, I played 1,000 hours in that game. I played
Right.
80 hours. And I'm like, he goes, that's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. I was obsessed. Because what you do like overnight streams, right? And start at like
Yeah. I
8
used to
p.m.
start,
and end
yeah.
at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then ended, yeah, about 4 or 5 or
Crazy, dude. Like you have
It's easy to
OCD.
get obsessed if you. I feel like you're kind of the same kind of player that I am, and this game is very easy to get like really.
yeah,
into.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, I
so
was-
great. It's so great.
Yeah, I was strolling through my stuff the other day on stream or Steam rather, and yeah, it's 6,000 hours in Path to Exile.
Wow.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this announcement now, but I'm doing and this is my little nephew. He suggested it. He's like, Uncle Chieftain, like, can you play Fortnite with me? And it's the only game he's allowed to play, so I'm gonna do family Chieftain's family night Fortnite with my little nephew and my brother. So we're gonna be doing that on the stream. You're not gonna see him on there. We're gonna call him K1, not use his real name.
KY, what?
K1.
Oh, my bad.
Dude, there's a time and place for a joke like
Right?
that. Not with
Rude.
talking about kids.
Oh, I
Jesus.
didn't hear that part. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, I
Don't
didn't.
play stupid with me. I'm.
I was just
Like,
distracted.
I
My
pay
friend-
attention. I'm not falling asleep
see,
halfway
my
through a
friend-
conversation like some people.
My friend texted me that they found proof that Hunter Biden spent $1 million on hookers, and he said, "I hope they did a good job." I said, "I hope so too." For the
They did it for their country, man.
So that's where my mind was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got indicted today.
Good.
I saw that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like the whole world is fucked. It's like I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, the day before. Wow, she looks like she got frostbite and shit. This looks like New York City on a Sunday. Background. A day late and $1 short
Yeah.
the day before.
Many
Too
days
late. Sorry. No good for you.
This is where I wish we'd pull up the comments on the store. This game is scam. That's what I was people. That's actually some of the fucking negative reviews there, because yes, like they've been talking about this game for, I mean,
We
at least
forgot to
4.
talk about Fallout 76.
Oh,
I went too quickly. I thought
oh yeah, we missed one. Sorry, go ahead.
that's where the notes need to come in, so that way I know when to go. I'm kind of
What?
flying in the dark here.
It's in the notes.
Where are they in the notes of my slides?
Okay, slides. I don't know because but it's on their Discord.
Another window I have to open up. It's already congested here.
And in which case,
I
I will
see it.
rectify that.
I'll take a look.
Monster Report. If you ever bought Fallout 76, there was a new update.
Yes.
Can't guarantee
Hold
it's going to be playable because it's Fallout 76. So play
Right.
at your own risk.
Where am I? Yeah, they were given. Yeah, I remember us talking about it. I just don't remember the context. Where is social media? There it is. Thank you. There it is. Okay, yeah. Soda.
Soda.
No. CG. Project.
Maybe the context is that a great game is going away and a crap game is getting an update for who knows what.
That's what it was. I thought we already talked about that. Did we not talk about that part?
We didn't talk about Fallout 76.
Okay, we don't. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's talk about that then. All right. Hey, Game Tease, what's up, bro? Game Tease is one of our followers on Instagram. I think we're on in the Tara Babcock Discord group together. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for liking our stuff. I see your stuff on Instagram and liking our stuff. I appreciate you so much, and welcome to the insanity and me fucking up topics tonight and going ahead and my ADHD just fucking everything up for everybody. And Winry's here. Winry, I hope you turned in your case study. Good job, by the way. And I did spell her name right. I keep on spelling her name wrong and adding an E in her name there. So, he's in both Game Teasers in both sides, but Winry is also in the chat. That's one of our rock star students from the college we teach at. So, welcome to the insanity. And that Fallout 76 game, man, there was so much hope for that, and then it just pooped the bed. And then they're just like, fuck you, we're not going to do anything to it anymore, right? Basically, that's how it's going to go.
No, they actually redid it and they made you.
They redid it. Okay.
Yeah, and then made you pay for
it
again.
Reverse.
Is it worth playing now that they redid it though?
I know. I'm not gonna.
left.
I bought it once. Why would I buy it again?
Yeah.
What I've heard, it's good, or at least good enough. I mean, it's actually playable to my knowledge.
More playable, you mean, right?
The new update is essentially a map of Boston. It's free. It's a free DLC.
Because no one's paying for Boston. That's a fucking shit town.
But we did Boston already, I believe, in Fallout 4.
But this is 76.
They
so
hate the right one.
Because you're right. Yeah.
So here's the thing: the irony of a game that was released in 2021, late 2021, maybe early 2020.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
That was Cyberpunk. That was Cyberpunk. Fallout 76 was 2017, 2018.
I thought it was older than that. Yeah.
So an older game just got a free DLC, granted after many years of suffering, pain, and misery.
Right.
And then a new game is considered done after a huge fiasco in the beginning.
I think they had to do it though, because like I said,
We're
the
glad you're
story
here,
only
Game
goes
Tease.
so far.
Mhm.
With
And that's the thing.
Cyberpunk.
That's the thing is we're in an age of how long can we make these games last? Like Destiny 2, I think, is definitely pushing the limits on the age. And the problem is that they don't know where to go with that now.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a
Grand
GTA
Theft Auto.
5
Yeah, I was
thing
gonna say
going on.
Grand
with that.
Theft Auto. Yeah.
But here's
Get out
I
of
mean,
my head, fucker.
Sorry.
You could say Grand Theft Auto, you could say, Elder Scrolls, but the thing is that those games
Are
it's
fun.
kind of meant for the replayability, but they keep
Destiny's fun.
Yeah, let's
fucking
not talk
porting.
about. Don't get me started on Diablo then.
So I
Definitely.
find it ironic. Am I endorsing either of them? No. I'm glad you did get a lot of joy out of Cyberpunk 2077. I am. I like hearing people enjoy the shit that they pay their money for to spend their time in. It's just that for me, once you've broken that trust, that is incredibly difficult to earn back. And you had better make sure that the
Right.
next Witcher game, that the next Cyberpunk game is excellent. Now, the problem is, of course, from what I've heard, every Witcher game has released is very buggy because they've used the same fucking studio that made Cyberpunk 2077, so fucking buggy on launch, whatever. I mean, but Witcher and Fallout both have TV shows or are about to have TV shows. Two questionable results.
Don't ask.
So there's a little bit of coincidental irony there too. So I guess we'll fucking see. So, you know, play whatever you want. I just be wary of these companies. And
Yeah.
it's a shame we have to say that.
Yeah, well, it sounds like they're fucking us left, right, and everything with the non-digital copies, with the paying for stuff that we don't want and giving free stuff that we don't need. And it's just like, does anybody care? No. But yeah, that's my bad. Pip-Boy's in top left-hand corner, but that's my bad.
No,
It's just hard for me to. It's just it just like, honestly, it's like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I was just like, it's just hard for me to like to have the Discord open, Streamlabs, and 2 chats open, and then a third window like monitoring. It's just very, very, very hard. So it's my bad. I should have just wrote it in there and put it on the side or something. So I'm not mad at anyone, Oni, or anything like that. I'm just letting you know what I go through in the live. It's a little bit more of a challenge. No worries. But I mean, does anyone care about like the update for 76? Like, does anyone still play it anymore?
I don't. But that's just me.
Like I said, after all the fuck ups and the shit time I had with it at the beginning, and then like, oh, we're gonna redo it, and then oh, but you gotta pay. Yeah, just no, I don't have any urge to go back and play it. So now, like Mariner's like, hey, I'm gonna go play it again. You want to come play with me? I'd be like, yeah, let's go play it. But
Yeah.
Right.
for
I would go
myself,
back.
no. So,
If I heard good reviews from people I trust, then I would go back. But I have not yet, so that's a no for me.
I mainly played it because my nephew was playing it, and I played with him and his buddies, and that was it. Like, there was too many bugs.
Like, Unisol always asked me to play Destiny for that reason. And I'm like, I'm not re-downloading the entire game again. And so it's just like, what?
Oh yeah, when we got a bunch of Fallout fanatics in here, but not Fallout 76.
I don't understand it because that game was not very popular when it first, like, everyone was hoping it was going to be a good game, but it flopped. Wasn't it in a tryhard, Oni?
What?
I think it was in a tryhard a few years back, right?
What was?
Fallout 76? Am I remembering that correctly? Was it in a tryhard from our Tribar Awards?
I think
it was like a Razzie.
tryhard. I think it was a tryhard because
Yeah.
of everything that happened. Absolutely everything that they did wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you for resubbing, Game Tease. I
you.
appreciate you, sir.
But yeah, it was, you know,
Do we
well,
have any,
people were looking
goodies
forward
on
to it. But it's more so the fact that there were pre-order bonuses that wound up not being useful. It cost X amount of dollars for a broken game.
Give
They
us some fucking
doxed-
money.
Thanks, Soda.
They doxed people accidentally because someone hit the
Dancing
wrong
on
fucking
Sasha's
button
face.
for their help tickets. A few weeks after launch, it went 74% off because it was Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
Right.
You had so many bugs that were game breaking, such as NPCs could kill you, loot your body, and you would never have those items again.
Well, that sounds fair.
So, and that was all within the first month of the launch.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. That first.
It
Yeah.
arguably one of the worst game launches I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
pretty bad.
It was spectacularly shitty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Game Tease. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. At 500, is that right?
Yeah.
500 bits. Thank you so much, sir. I think 500 bits is the headdress, right? You have to request it. I don't remember. What's the headdress for the donations? I don't remember that. I think it's 500.
Then one of the.
Sorry, Oni. I just completely derailed your train of
No,
thought.
you're good. No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry about everything. That's my bad.
You're fine.
Starting to get a sinus headache too, so it's really hard to focus.
Thank you, Game Tease. We try.
Thanks, Game Tease. I appreciate you too. Can you talk to Tara Babcock and have her buy me a Jeep, please? Because her Jeep is awesome. She's got like the coolest Jeep, Oni. She's got like.
Oh no.
Thank you, Badger. You'd appreciate this Jeep, Oni. It has all the doors off. I think it's a Rubicon, and it's gorgeous. I think it has a tow. I think it's got a tow. Is it a tow cable in the front? And it's really, really pretty. You should go check out some of her her Jeep photos. Like, you'd just totally be in love with her Jeep. Really nice. She's a Jeep girl, so she can hang out with us because you got to have a Jeep. It's required to have a Jeep to be in our Discord, I think.
I think it would be more of a requirement to have a non-rusted roof.
Yeah, I had the rusted roof.
Jeep, what the fuck were you thinking? What the hell?
I know, right? I know. I know. It's as long as it's still running, Oni, I got to get the oil changed. But other than that, as long as it's still running, I need to. What are you laughing at? It was a woman that serves beer in old times. What's going on in the chat?
Badger said it's a winch with a cable, and I said so.
Oh,
the woman
winch.
that serves beer in old times.
A new subscriber, Deviant. Thank you, Deviant713. Thank you for the sub. We appreciate you. That is awesome. I don't even know who Deviant is. Or if I do, I'm sorry I don't know your name, but thank you for the sub. We appreciate you. Thank you for enjoying our content. We appreciate that so much. We're at 15 viewers. Good. They must love Oni and Sasha and Soda tonight because you guys are just killing it. Don't shake your head now.
I say.
Thanks for everything.
Soda's trying to get that I was gonna say Trump train. Wow.
Trump train?
Hype train. Yeah, I was in another live where they were talking politics. Sorry. Some guy was white knighting or something. He's like, "You're not gonna be insulting my black queen." I go, "I'll insult whoever the fuck I want." I go like that.
Ooh woo.
We need one more.
Ooh woo, and more ooh woo from Badger.
All right, let's get some out there. Where's the fucking button?
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
So are we good with me? Wow, another 500 from Game Team. Dude, you're way too nice to us. Thank you so much, Game Tees. You're way too nice. Oni, just so you know, he likes all our Instagram stuff and our clips.
Oh,
he thinks, yeah, he's like super. I met him in a Discord, another Discord chat. He's like super cool guy, and he's got really good content on his stuff too. I think he does YouTube videos too. I think I've liked a lot of his stuff. He's a really good guy. Right. Trying to get that hype. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that hype. Hey, look, there's a little monkey there. I like that little monkey.
Dude.
That's a cool little monkey. That. Sorry, I get excited about monkeys.
Yeah, he does. Ha. Correct descendant.
I am. My mom says I have orangutan arms. That's what she says. She's like,
Wow.
yeah, like because I could reach stuff. Like I have a reach of someone who's 6'2", 6'3", and I'm like 6'1". I'm all arms and legs. When I sleep, I need like a king size bed because it looks like you kill a mosquito and like the arms and the wings go like different like places. That's how I sleep, like a crypt keeper or some shit. But anyways,
oh, here we go.
We just like to thank our boosters on Discord Nitro. The Discord Nitro booster we don't get any of that, but what it does, it increases the How did I resubscribe?
That's funny. Oh god.
How did I
It hit fucking
You
goes.
gave me a subscribe to my own channel.
It's from Soda. It was a gifted sub. And
Yeah.
you're on the list.
But I got Ghost.
Did
I
you
need
do
a-
the gifted sub from that Deviant too?
Yeah, everybody.
Was that you?
No. I got Rogue Raven, Ghost, sadly, Brad, Proximate, and you. So.
Oh, that's weird.
But now I want a refund because it hit Ghost. So,
Brad resubbed. Oh, that's you.
yeah, that was me.
Okay. Well, Brad sub. Now we can get. Now you don't have to watch commercials. So that's a good thing. Is that you?
Maybe.
Proxy Maiden.
Yep.
Okay. That'll they get alerted when they get subbed, so they might come. You never know.
Well, Brad should theoretically be here anyway. Cobb.
I think he is.
Go
Oh.
text them. Go text them.
Right.
Go throw a ball at him or something.
That's my
It
greatest.
is?
That's what I want to do is get like 1,000 ping pong balls. Just to,
What's wrong on the crawler?
We're not going to be talking about the Baldur's Gate 3 patch 5.
Oh, you know what I did? I put that in before the change. Baldur's Gate, you said, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
we got
No,
hype
so-
train or
uh,
we miss it. It
No,
keeps
it's the fact
saying
that we're-
one more person, but it just gave by. What the fuck? Sorry, Oni.
There you go.
It keeps saying one more person for I like gifted 5 and it didn't pick. Maybe I don't know. It's fucking.
There's 5 more.
I know I missed one last night, Oni. I wasn't sure which one I missed. I couldn't find it. Now it's updated. Thank you for the update. That's fine.
No, sorry about that.
No, I you know why? Because like on the crawler, it has like there's like no spaces. It's like a giant paragraph. It's hard to find. So thanks for catching that. No, I appreciate it. Don't apologize for making a correction. I don't care. That's why they put erasers on pencils. But thanks to Soda, Hypernova, The Mariner, Ezreal, Stormwolf Song, Prophet, and Tyr and Death. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We get one more person we can play. I think it increases it to a 2K stream. And Sasha, you might catch Sasha streaming in our Discord server as well.
Let's do the time warp again.
Let's do the time warp again. Yeah. And Soda's gonna dress like the guy from
Dr.
Alright.
Frankenfurter.
I actually
Yes.
have his autograph hanging on my wall.
Tim Curry's character.
That's awesome.
I did one of my greatest projects ever was from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I've seen your portfolio 80,000
That's
times
good.
all over the place. If you are in our kick, welcome to the Insanity. If you are in our Twitch live, hello. If you're on our YouTube, what's up? We're also on Rumble X, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and Tattooed on Soda's Ass.
Oh
is
yeah, you gotta
is
ask
that link
nicely,
that he
though.
created in the middle. So Winry's Hideout. This
on my
is
shirt. See, it's
why
on
don't
the
you
t-shirt.
grade Professor Soda's logo there? Yeah, it's on his
It's
shirt.
on
Check
there.
that out. It's on his shirt there. He doesn't know how to UV map, but that's a different class that he doesn't know how to take.
No, it's not. They're fucking mapping. It's not the greatest.
There we
thing.
go. 10 years of lagging out. We that's our 10-year anniversary shirt. That doesn't exist, but
It
it's
could.
there. Yeah. So we're planning a lot of stuff. Maybe another attack on the second Death Star with Oni and an A10. Who knows? We have a lot of projects coming up. Who knows what happens? Oni had like a really good idea with an Ewok, but I don't want to render fur
Good lord.
in Maya. It's like a little hard to do.
No comment.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
Yeah, let's not go there tonight.
God damn.
If you miss our lives and you want to see some funny clips out of context, you want to check us out on Laggin_out on TikTok and laugh your ass off. Usually it's me being an asshole and then Oni correcting me because I'm wrong about 99% of the time. Well, at least it feels like that sometimes because my focus has been absolutely
Yeah,
awful the
Winry,
last month.
I agree, but the program and the mapping, I literally would have to download the displacement map and open up like Maya or 3D program. Yeah. No, I'll do it one of these days when I'm not lazy.
It's not bad, but it's stretched, and I personally would do a simple design on the sleeves. It sounds like
It's not
a
done on
response I say to her.
It definitely was not done on purpose, but like I said,
No.
the program itself lets me move left, right, up, down, and it's fine. It's just stupid. No.
You know what she said in my class? She's like, "Yeah, I'm in your lives, but you don't know I'm there." That's what she told me in a live on Tuesday.
Hey,
Don't
thanks,
open
Mama.
Maya. That's mean.
Oh my god! I open up
Whoa.
Maya whenever I can.
Whoa.
Right.
I just re-upped my subscription
Yeah,
for a
it
month.
cost him like $1,000 too. It's not
Yeah.
cheap. Maya's not
Maya's
cheap.
very expensive. It's not. She's not cheap. Same.
Whoa. Good shit.
If you like our content, please tell your friends. Again, this is not Oni's kitty. This kitty's ugly compared to Oni's kitties. Oni's kitty's got she's got a tuxedo cat. I only know Ponyo. That's the only one I know offhand. That's
The other one is Mr. Jegan Shigermeister
Yeah,
Ningelham or
Schmidt.
something.
Yeah. And I would hurry up for Christmas and get the t-shirts while our store is still open here. We have American Gamer t-shirt, which is very good for our patriotic friends. And if there is a mass shooting, usually these shirts really go pretty well. I am not a criminal. Because they usually blame video gamers for
There it is.
shootings and stuff because they think we're too stupid to decipher reality from fictional situations. And of course, the inspired shirt from Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Garbage Human. All these logos are on t-shirts, and next year we're going to probably have leggings and
Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen hee hee.
yes, thank you.
That is the craziest name for anything.
Craziest name ever. So, like, I was looking at that other store, guys, and I didn't get a comment in the general staff. So, take a look at that. Tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And of course, we don't have an Envato graphics for Soda Six Pack.
Oh,
Do 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 do. It's Soda Six Pack. Millennial Tears.
Move
It
my
comes
head
in
over.
6 packs and bought at Sam's Club.
All
It's
right,
Soda
guys.
6 pack.
You're in for a funny one this week.
Oh
so.
my god! Of course, it has to do with sex, so that's why Soda's gonna.
It's the funniness behind this. All right,
my
if you
God.
guys aren't familiar with the Hodge twins, they're fucking crazy.
Oh god, they're so funny.
Yeah, they're funny as shit. So, the Kazoo even seen it. See, He thought it
Oh,
was so-
Gazoo saw it. Oh my god,
It's all over the internet. So
he's a nice Canadian. He shouldn't be seeing stuff like that.
So I'm gonna be like just a funny one on this one because to me this is just fucking hilarious. So this girl's on a public beach telling, she told the cops, as you see, she's getting arrested. Well, I needed to relax, so I slipped my toy in and went in the water.
What?
Yeah. And if you don't know what toys I'm talking about, then you probably shouldn't be in here. So anyway.
She had to go get her toy, but what's around her neck, Soda?
Yeah,
Is that a fucking crucifix, bro? What the fuck?
But apparently, some people saw her, and I guess a kid saw her. So,
Yeah.
of course, they have to get her for indecent exposure, even though it wasn't necessarily indecent exposure. But we've been laughing about this for a couple of days, like
God.
just the salt water.
Yeah, and there's all like those like single-celled organisms in the water that can get you sick and stuff.
She's religious. Yeah, she's definitely religious. She was
She was
seeing
saying
God.
"Oh God" a lot, but I don't think she was praying.
Oh my god! But this is just funny to me. I know it's not.
This- Where was this?
How? I think Badger knew where it was actually because it had the location on it. So
It looks like Long Island. I don't want to say it is, but it looks like the Northeast or something. But it can't be, right? Because it was recent.
but she was being like, if you watch the video, she's totally compliant. Like cops, like,
It
can
was Tybee Island. What a fucking hell.
we? There you go.
What happened? Where was it?
That's Tybee Island.
Tybee Island, Georgia.
Oh my God!
So yeah, that's what we.
Why is that significant, Oni?
Yeah, I don't know either.
I've been to Tybee Island. Tybee Island is a location that is just off of Savannah, Georgia's coast. You can get there without a boat. Okay, there's plenty of bridges. It's kind of like the Key West, I guess, where you can just drive to it. There's a lot of families.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of.
Oh, it's not for skanks.
Used to be really
She doesn't look like a
tiny
skank,
and
just saying.
kind of
No.
cozy. It's definitely become a tourist destination, so there's a lot of tourist shops both to and from Tybee Island. There are just a lot of ritzy places. Some of the houses are super old. Okay, it is very cute,
Can I get her phone number?
but the
Call
fact
the
that I know
PD.
where this location is what gets me.
You get the police report.
I'll pay her bail.
I mean, she's like, no, I'm done. But anyway, if you guys have
This
time,
is a family place, Oni, and that makes it worse.
Well, Tybee Island, I mean, it's a touristy place now, but there are people who raise their children there that live there 24/7. This is their home.
I'm almost wondering if somebody was like, used a telescope, was looking at people on a beach and just saw her pop it in and be like, yep, cop time, you know.
It's possible, but
It looks like Sasha wants to say something.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe it is like a, family-friendly place, but aren't most beaches family-friendly places? Like, don't you
Yeah,
usually take your kids to
true.
beaches so they can play and splash around and not see people like popping in sex toys? Just
Oh,
curious.
that's funny. Read
There's a
what
lot of
Gazoo
gay
said.
beaches in Florida, so
Read what
I don't
Gazoo
know.
said.
I wouldn't.
Mhm.
So Gazoo says a
No.
witness, Sarah Moss, reported hearing sounds near her family's tent.
Oh my
Rebels
god!
Glick engaged in intimate act. Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys. If you got, I have a kid, so yeah. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I seen this when
At
she
the
was
jackpot
younger,
gap.
but I would probably still be laughing because I'm messed up in the head. But
Right, I don't have a kid and I'd still laugh and be like, well, what did you actually expect doing that in a public place?
I see public and no, she was not naked from what I understand. She supposedly slid it inside the bathing suit. So
I feel like she just pulled the slut inside,
Yeah.
slipped it in and popped it back.
Yeah, because we've all seen those porns. So
yeah, if you want a real funny version, watch the Hodge twins because they talk about just stuff Oni would kill me if I talked about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like we're at church.
to
or
me, this
something.
made my day because I was laughing so fucking hard. Like I would just.
He was so happy that this story got approved that he could do it on the live.
Yeah.
I said to his side, I go, Oni's okay. I like the first words out of my mouth is like, Oni was okay with this.
technically no. But
Technically, no.
but you guys wanted to talk about it. It made you guys laugh, so it's
But we also want to hear
So
Oni.
weird.
I know she's got a different take because she's owning. So
Right. Yeah.
we love her seriousness where
Where we don't have the ability to do that.
Yeah, I'm a horrible human.
you're not horrible. You are just different-minded people.
Different is,
I'm
is
definitely
an
different.
understatement.
I said different-minded people. Thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I know I'm messing with you, Oni. You know we love you. So
I mean, it makes two of us. I don't like this. That's okay. Don't do sex acts in a public place. What is so fucking hard about that? Okay. Let me bring a
It's just
very
like the body
simple-
language is hilarious.
a simple phrase. Okay, a very four words if you include the word that combines the rest to make a simple
Preach,
sentence.
Oni,
okay?
preach.
So this is just follow my logic on this one. So
All right.
we're going to take a clue from the kink and fetish community because they got the memo, but apparently this woman did not.
she was just stressed,
You're
Oni.
all-
She was just stressed.
You just stress. You can just give me a call. Jesus.
Safe, sane,
Do it for my
and
country.
consensual, and is a major word in this phrase. So let's Follow me with this, okay?
I'd hit
Say,
that.
bringing a toy to a saltwater place,
Gross.
not a good idea. That is
No.
asking for goodness knows what the fuck.
Right.
Same. No, obviously not, because you're doing this. Consensual. This is I'm gonna be a little more serious on this one. No one on that beach consented to be a part of you playing with a toy in your bathing suit in public, and especially if there were kids.
True.
If this were a
Yep.
man, what would happen to him aside from they would not find his body?
They were probably like accuse him of being a sexual
A pervert.
predator
Oh, yeah,
or something,
pedophile.
and then
Yes.
he'd be like on a pedo list or something.
So
Oh, she is now. Yeah, she is now, from what I understand. So
Oh, fantastic!
placed
She's
in
got to
the
knock.
game
I
when
just want to let you guys
supervisors-
know I'm a sex offender.
And the thing is that yes, is it possible to be on the sex offenders registry for really just dumb shit? Yes, like it. Let's say you got flat out wasted, and you decided to drop trout and take a piss in an alley. If you had a witness, you could be put on the sex offenders registry. Okay,
Yeah, that's normal. in
Apparently, they've
Texas.
never been to San Francisco because
Our Texas.
I've had friends, female friends, that we'd be walking home and they'd pop a squat behind a car and had to pee
But that's the
after a
thing.
night of drinking.
There's the idea of rules for some and not for others. This is equality at work. I do not have any sympathy for her.
No,
Oh no, I don't either.
but
it's
I'll give
still
her my
funny.
number.
It's still funny as shit.
Honestly, it's just gross to me.
It is, like
you
that-
guys, I am glad you find it funny. I just find it just distasteful,
It's distasteful and
disgusting.
gross, but it's still funny.
and
Yeah,
the fact that I know where on a map Tybee Island is. It's like, oh great, I can go down memory lane and let that be tainted too. Great.
This just came out a couple days ago, so I don't know about.
Yeah, like someone said, like
back-
8 months later, you're gonna hear that she offed herself or unalived
Yeah.
herself. Like that's probably gonna be
Well,
the
it
story.
kind of
Unfortunately,
depends. Watch her come out being like a kindergarten teacher. That would be the kicker right there.
it's
Yeah.
not a good topic for a Christmas dinner. Hell, what would you do in November or December? Oh, I got caught with a dildo in the water and I got arrested for it. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a really good topic of conversation at a Christmas dinner with your family. Just saying.
Oh, I would say it just to see everybody blush.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, read the chat.
What happened?
You went viral
We were
last
just saying
week.
that she committed suicide, but I would like to know when this actually.
I thought this was a recent thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was literally just last week. So.
Did she unalive herself? Really?
She killed herself 8 months later, but I thought this was like fairly recent.
July 1st.
Oh my God. Oh, this was
now I feel bad.
2021? I
It's
thought
just
this
went
was
viral
recent.
now.
I've got to research this.
Yeah, we need to do some research on this one, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, I mean, this is also the unfortunate part about social media is that if someone tags you for something that's really bad, whether you did it or not, court of public opinion will find you guilty or slam you or find it funny.
Well,
And-
it does. Yeah.
And there's something to be said about how it affects men and women differently, and then
Oh,
young
yeah.
women differently.
Oh yeah, it does
Some-
say yeah.
Sex
Was it
acts tend
2021?
to be one of those that don't tend to go well for women.
Mm.
Apparently, the body cam footage just went viral last week.
Oh, that's why.
After this, she apparently committed suicide 8 months later after downward spiral of drinking and drugs.
Oh, wow.
That makes a lot.
Now I feel bad. Now I'm going to hell. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
know that part.
Here's the thing. I mean, we don't know which one came first. Did she start? Was she already on drugs when this happened? It
Oh,
could
maybe that's
explain
why the comments were turned off in the video I watched, Kazoo said.
She was 35.
I mean, here's the thing.
Real estate
Was she
agent.
already on drugs and stuff? Because this is not a wise decision made by someone decent state of mind.
Oh,
Okay,
Right.
This
Yeah,
says
this is
she
of
had
course.
she had a great life, drove BMW, had a nice house, but she was quote unquote very wild.
Wow.
In which case, again, regardless of which came first,
Oh wow.
sexual activities with women in a public area, whether they're discussed in public or they actually take place in public,
But that
the
takes
consequences may be different for a man than for a woman. So
sorry guys, I didn't know it went that dark.
Yeah, I didn't know that either because it just went viral in the Hodge twins. That's
Yeah, last week.
how you supposed to know that? You know,
Apparently the footage from the officer's camera just came out.
which makes sense.
oh,
They
it
have
just
to,
resurfaced. I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That makes-
Sorry.
well, look,
And now it's been the first and last of Soda Six Packs.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly.
I think we've all learned something here. I think that what we've
It's all
learned-
right, game. No. Facts, like I said, facts are, we like Odie said, I saw the funny part with the Hodge twins, and we didn't know the
Context. Yeah.
yeah, the what's the word we have to use now? Unlive
Alleged?
yourselves.
Unalived. Yeah. Unalive themselves. Yeah. Well, there's some language that you can. I think you can use it on TikTok, but it's weird. Each company has their different tosses, but I think you could say suicide and pedophilia.
I do have feelings, guys. So yeah,
Yeah, he does. And then he goes dark, and then you can't find him. Like Soda, you're being unprofessional.
Am I muted?
No,
It's still.
stop giving us fake stories that are 2 years old, you fucker.
I didn't. Like I said, I just fucking watched it on the Hodge twins. Like, sorry guys.
Oh god.
Self-canceled. I am definitely self-canceled. I will.
Oh man.
Oh, this would have happened literally the day after I left Georgia,
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
because I
Did
left.
you know her?
No,
Okay.
I didn't. I like almost never went to Tybee Island anyways.
Oh,
Well, she
so
would have been much
right.
older.
But
Oh,
I
not
literally
me.
closed my apartment, gave the keys up, all that shit, moved to North Carolina, June 30th, 2021.
after
So
Shad, yeah.
this happened the very next day. I'm not saying it's a sign, but I am saying it's quite the coincidence.
It is. Got out of Dodge at the
but-
right time, Oni.
But I think if there are a few things we can learn from this, besides
Don't drink and don't do drugs.
don't drink, don't do drugs, don't do public indecent exposure things.
I can't
If
promise
you
that.
know
but-
someone is making unwise decisions or taking unnecessary risks, that could be a time where you need to pat him on the shoulder and go, hey, look, do you need help?
Soda,
Are you
we need
needing
to talk.
something?"
Yeah,
because-
probably.
This is very unsafe for a lot of reasons, not just for the individual, but for people involved. So be there for each other, please, especially because we've got the holidays coming up.
Well-
If you are alone, the loneliness can kind of kick in a little harder than usual.
Oh yeah.
So don't leave each other out there in the cold.
Soda, stay away from the glory hole, sir. We need to talk.
I try. But I'm just wondering, like, because in Texas, a lot of people sadly just, go in the backyard and piss and barbecues. And
We do that here too.
would that be a decent exposure?
Yeah.
Technically it is, yeah.
Wow.
We had
okay.
like these really tall bushes in our backyard, and that's where our nephews would go take a leak.
Yeah, well, they're kids,
Yeah, no, for
Like they're-
people like you, then yes, it is indecent exposure. For kids, not so much.
Yeah. I don't want to make everyone else jealous.
Well, I mean, well, you're funny. What? 10 years?
Or
for peeing
laugh.
on the side? Game T said his friend got 10 years for peeing on the side. I'm guessing that was somewhere in like super
Is it in front of an
public,
elementary school or something?
right?
Was it
Only
a
because a
historic
kid
building?
walked
Oh,
up
he
to him.
said-
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Of
bullshit.
course, I'm just making fun of Texas people because they're rednecks.
You're all related, yeah. Well, is that West Virginia?
Georgia, I think. There was a joke I saw the other day on what the fuck was it? Don't come to me. Oh yeah, why can't Georgians do reverse cowgirl?
Why?
Because they don't want to look family in the face.
Oh my god. Wow.
Good shit. See?
He's full of jokes. He's got a joke on the Tri-Bar Awards about Spider-Man that wasn't funny, but go check it out.
It was funny as shit. Everybody check it out.
No, don't check it. Don't you skip over that part. I've bookmarked everything. Go over best develop. Just play Onis twice. Hi, this is the Tribe Heart Awards.
Yay!
I just love that. It's like, yay! Chieftain's making me do this again.
Yay!
It's hilarious.
I like last year though, where she went on and you like fast forward. That was great.
She's like, I'm tired. I thought it was an outtake. When she was like, I'm just tired. I'm fucking tired. And then I watched the rest of it. Oni's segment is great, guys. It drops tonight. Everyone did such a great job. We lead off with her twin Badger, and then it's all comedy gold from Badger on. It's great.
Next slide,
Next
please.
slide, please. Yeah. Sorry, Mariner. Sorry. Yeah, we can move on.
Okay. All right. So here's the trivia question once again. Let's hit the thinking music. And if someone wants to read it, because I'm going to fuck up because words are hard for Chieftain tonight, apparently, and screwing everything up consistently, we'll have one of you guys read it for us.
What is Link's horse's name? A. Roach, B. Epona, or C. Glastrier?
Well, I just know it's not one, but not,
I know it's not one because it's from another game.
Yeah.
And I only know that it's from that other game because Sasha started playing that game. It's like, it's cold. Why is it cold?
No, that's the wrong game.
Some people, Winry says B.
I mean,
Not your grade on your last assignment. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, she actually got an A.
You missed us last night when we actually did a class together. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were in a class together. We aren't horsing around this time. Oni, you got to say that out loud.
Damn.
That's a fucking pun. That needs to be said out loud. Are you afraid to talk now?
No, I just like watching people realize when they read it.
I've laughed, but it's going to be out of context if I don't read what you say.
Yeah.
No horsing around.
We try to get to everybody in chat, so we missed something.
It's just really hard.
Throw it back up there. Wait till we get 50, 100 people in here. Then it's going to be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, it'd be great. Well, then I'm going to switch it just a subs only chat. That way, it's just a little bit slower. I've already had plans. I'm going to do a followers only chat once we get big enough, so that way it doesn't fly through. Well, but it's going to fly through because everyone follows anyway. But the answer, the drum roll, please. And the answer is B. Aponia. If you got it right, congratulations. You win nothing. Aponia. So Roach is from Red Dead Redemption, right?
No.
It's not?
Witcher names every horse.
Fuck.
Whether every time
What's
a horse
the one
dies,
from Red Dead?
I don't think he names the horse because you have so many. But Witcher, even if the Witcher gets a new horse, he named it Roach. So there's been like 10 roaches. So
oh man,
put it that way.
Does it bug you?
No,
there it is.
I think it's funny. But...
Is it considered an infestation at that point?
Yes.
One more. You gotta get a third one in there, Oni. One more.
She's thinking.
I also had to read the chat.
Oh.
Sorry, the puns were running away from me.
Yeah, you're bugging me with those puns. There's one.
Pokemon.
And don't forget, check on Amazon's Blacklight Oni's puntacular videos. It's going to be a 3 DVD set of 7 hours of Oni puns.
Well,
Check that out.
that's funny.
I like this text. Outcast. A new beginning. It's pretty.
Yeah, this is
I like the atmospheric perspective in this image. I like it on my
Definitely.
second monitor because it's darker.
looks better than the original, but the original was also done, what, 30 fucking years ago?
Yeah.
Well, then I'd hope there'd be a little improvement. I mean,
What do we say, 94, Oni? Is that right? The original Outcast?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I think you said 94. Was that 29 years ago?
yeah, that would be 29 years. Let
Yeah,
me
I
double
know
check.
I'm old.
Yeah, because I graduated in
this-
1994.
93. But I was smarter than you, so that's okay.
So
Don't feel
Yeah, it's true.
according to Wikipedia,
You're
they are
smarter than me. I'm not going to
saying
deny
it
that.
was
Bullshit.
released in 1999.
Oh, college. That's when I graduated college.
But
Could be
then
an
they had a
extra year.
sequel in 2001. So this is according to Wikipedia. So don't shoot the messenger.
Looks very
Um,
Egyptian and Greek. Like her outfit kind of looks very Egyptian to me with sharp edges.
So I'm interested. How many people
you,
in
Magma.
chat played the original Outcast?
Who was alive in the chat during the original?
Besides me and Joe.
Yeah.
And me.
Yep.
Well, he said
Yeah,
you were
and
only
Sasha,
like
yeah.
23 or something.
Oh,
so-
right. I forgot. Sorry.
Stop using my real name, you dick.
Did I? I didn't.
Just kidding.
I don't say
You
I did.
totally
I?
did.
Oh fuck.
Craig Michael.
Oh Jesus.
Well, you guys use my real name all the time, but I'm just like,
I don't even
That's
know his
fine.
middle name, so I'm fucked.
No.
Let's see.
It's very Italian.
Anthony, right?
Yes.
Good.
It's like the first thing he says, Anthony. Yep.
That's right, Badger. Craiglin Michelle. It's the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Chill
Oh.
cheese.
Like you were telling me, I don't know what Badger's and Oni's middle names are, but I want to say that they're
Very traditional.
traditional Japanese names. I just don't remember what they are.
Well, I know Badgers, but I can't say it.
Yeah, like I remember there was a conversation at some point.
It's a
None of my
band.
business.
Band curse. Oh well, she just put it in there. Never mind.
seriously, Badger? Seriously.
Really?
Wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
I think they're both cool as shit. I'm just saying.
I think they're cool names. That makes it any consolation.
Oh, I can say it, but I can't call you. Oh, see that fucking
Oh,
double-edged sword there.
it reminds me of the character in American Dad. The kid's name, the sister's name, Kaneko. I
Yeah,
can't remember her name, but she dressed it like Chun-Li in the.
Don't say sorry. There's too many sorries going on tonight. Let's stop with the sorry.
It's gonna erupt into like a nuclear explosion on Sunday at noon.
Too late now.
But what did anyone ask to have this game remade? Just to get back to this, like
Well, actually, this is the sequel to the remake.
oh, the sequel to the remake. That's
So
it.
it was remade in 2017. What a magical fucking year 2017 was. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, a
dude.
lot of shit happened then,
Like, damn. Anyways,
right?
so this is a sequel to that remake of that 90s game.
Crazy.
So yeah, talk about a very sporadic release time. I mean, I've seen other games that have been pretty spotty in terms of, actually having content released. But the fact that it did well enough for people to want a sequel, I think is very telling of the legacy it has left and how much of an impact it's left on people. I mean,
Yeah, I was playing that for a while, tease.
Yeah, I'm trying to see a little bit more information. Oh, that would be why.
Game Tease, if you like Forspoken, I suggest you watch our video that drops at midnight because it is nominated for something. I'm not going to tell you what.
So right now it is currently like the overhead company
Right.
is THQ Nordic, which if
Yeah.
you also follow is owned by the Embrace Group, who just lost a lot of fucking money on a deal that didn't go through, and then also had a lot of layoffs. So they're still hoping to, release this game.
Yeah.
So there's no release date that I've seen ever anywhere. They just said that it is announced. It was renamed to Outlast or Outcast in the beginning. So we'll see what happens.
I like the logo.
I mean,
Logo's cool, right?
it's
Futuristic.
very pretty. It definitely has a feel to it. It makes you feel things, okay?
It looks like a palette for my demo reel. This is how I light.
It looks honestly, it definitely has that 90s sci-fi feel.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I think that's great.
Yeah.
So
That's
hopefully
what they're
it doesn't
going
suck
for.
in development hell. Hopefully it doesn't suck at all. Hopefully it blows expectations out of the water. But I would caution anyone, for obvious reasons, given the climate of video games, maybe don't hinge all of your hopes and dreams on this game. But maybe something good will come of it. I
Hope
can
so.
hope.
Never know.
Maybe
It's
we'll
either going to be a
get
Try Hard award. That's going to be a nominee. It's not
yeah,
going
like
to
I
be
said,
something in between.
maybe we'll get a Baldur's Gate type
Yeah.
coming out of the woodwork.
Never know. And then we'll see another cosplay by Oni, which is always a treat.
Oh yeah, she could do that every week. I'd be happy.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Like the arcs in your movement from the Halloween show, like just the arcs of the character was really like very good. Your silhouettes were
Yeah,
awesome.
we should do that like X amount
The
of
silhouettes
bits.
were so good. You can't
Donate.
take compliments at all.
No.
Horrible. So we're gonna chip in and get you some therapy. That way you can
I'm
learn how to
good.
take a fucking compliment.
I'm good. Thanks.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Gotta screenshot that. Boom. Screenshot.
Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got a new thumbnail for the live.
Happy to help.
Well, let's get a big shot of her giving the finger here.
She did the double, so we're in trouble.
You gotta get the double in there. So just one more time. There we go. Perfect. That'll be perfect for the thumbnail. Thank you, Oni.
Yep.
She sacrifices a lot for the team. Yeah.
You said
one-
Outcast required extremely powerful CPU for the time, anyways.
Yeah.
Massive amounts of RAM.
512 by 384.
That's funny. Yeah, I figured if anybody would know. Well, that's what we were talking about. Like, if anybody knows, it'd probably be Kazoo.
Yeah. He's probably knowledgeable with that. Like, it's kind of funny because I had to relight a game and had to downgrade the maps, the light maps for the Oculus.
Hikarubi. See, I said it right.
Oh. They're like, how'd you make it look like the 4K? It's like, because I'm fucking good. It's like, I asked them if they
skill.
wanted the epic Mickey lighting and I gave it to them. What's that?
It's called skill.
Yeah, it's kind of like I tell Winry and everything all the time. It's like you're gonna get the point when you're learning programs like tying your shoe or wiping your ass. You're just not gonna even think about it. You're just gonna do it. It's just the way it is. So I never thought I'd get to that point where I would be comfortable with anything in my life, but that it's just like my comfort zone. I'm like, I'm finishing that. Now give me more. Like I feel like Ryback, feed me more. Give me another shot. Give me another shot. Give me a shot. I'm bored. Give me another one. Give me another one. And by the time it's like 11 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh, I did too much today. I should go to sleep and I forgot to eat. I have worked at Disney Interactive for 10 or 11 hours and never ate or got up for a break because I forget to eat. And I have a bad habit of doing that. It fucks up my my blood sugar, as Oni said.
Yeah, who eats
But
at night?
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. That's what Oni says.
That's what I'm gonna tell my doctor next week.
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes.
That would be
speed
like
running. Well, if you know it went bad, you won't see him here on Friday.
well, let's not get into that story. So, as Joe says, Cheap says, I'm salty.
Yeah, you're salty. Not salty here. You're salty when you teach. Moist. When I see the word moist, I think of brownies.
Yeah,
and brownies,
cake.
like, I don't understand why people like fentanyl when like brownies exist. Like, I can eat a whole pan by myself and be in a diabetic coma on the floor and be a lot happier than doing any type of drug. I love fucking brownies so much.
Why is Kazoo not?
Now, staff poll. Do you like brownies with nuts or without nuts? Shut up, Soda.
Without.
I don't like brownies at all.
You don't like brownies at all?
Whoa. See, I'm
Nope.
definitely
Really?
I'm gonna have to rethink my friends.
Oh, yeah. I gotta rethink the situation.
No, they're just way too sweet for me. And we were never really allowed sweets as kids, so I don't ever really crave sweet stuff. And most sweet stuff is way too sweet for me.
Thank you for the resub, Gazoo.
Yeah, Kazoo.
Or was that Soda?
My mom always made chocolate brownies with vanilla frosting, and oh my god, those are the best.
Oh my god, that's
My mom's
that's
opposed
very
to frosting of
sweet.
any kind.
We didn't get a lot of sugar either. But...
She's fucking grossed out by it.
It's just that's a lot going on.
That is a lot, isn't it? Is it like sensory overload?
It's I don't know why. I don't like sweets for that, but those
Well,
I'll eat any day.
Here's the thing about like sweets. I don't mind sometimes getting that, that kick from sugar, but
Right.
I'm more of a warm kind of flavor person, and especially with chocolate, I like it when the bitter tones come through a bit more. So, and then there's also the texture thing. I don't like nuts. I don't like peanuts. I don't like cashews. I don't like almonds. I don't like hazelnuts. I find them to be not good. I don't like them. I'll eat peanut butter, okay?
Right.
But I don't generally like it by itself. I'm not just gonna grab a spoon and stick it in a jar of peanut butter and eat that.
I've done that. See, I would do that. See, but it's too much, right?
I'm sorry?
It's too much. But
It's-
what if it was like mixed, like they have this thing called the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Sundae?
Oh,
Would you have it
Lord.
in ice cream, like mixed
I have
together with
to
peanut butter
eat-
sauce?
I have to be in the mood for peanuts or peanut butter. I don't generally eat sundaes. I don't generally eat ice cream. I mean, like
Okay.
when I tell you my
Same.
diet is pretty
That's
much
why
the
she's
same
angry all
every
the time.
day.
She gotta have ice cream.
No, I basically eat the same thing all the time, which is we could
It
probably
doesn't
go
happen to be vanilla, does it?
with
I'm
What?
like Oni. I eat the same shit. all the
Yeah,
time.
soda does the same thing.
I mean, it keeps shopping simple. I'm not having to buy extra shit. I mean, like me buying chips and dip is a luxury to me. Usually it's tea, coffee creamer, ramen,
Look on Sasha's
noodles,
face.
things like that.
is
But
hilarious.
so if you're gonna retry brownies,
I can't
aside
believe
from
I'm
making
on
it
this
from
one.
scratch, which obviously you have the most control with that.
And she's like, "Is this fucking thing
Ghirardelli-
over yet?"
I think Ghirardelli has some of the less sweet brownie mixes, and
Oh yeah.
they're very
Theirs is
consistent.
good. I like
Um,
theirs. There's the only one.
Ghirardelli makes a fantastic brownie. Okay,
Yeah.
Do you like
That's-
your brownies more like cake? So it's not so much dense. It's like lighter and less
Fudgy.
rich.
Fudgy. That's how
yeah,
I like
fudgy
them.
brownie. Fudgy brownie is where it's at, because if I wanted chocolate cake, I'd make chocolate cake. If I'm making a
Right.
brownie,
But I hate those fucking brownies that are floating. I hate that shit. I don't want my brownie to look like a fucking cake. It's supposed to be heavy. It's like
Yeah.
there's some brownies out there that like they kind of rise a little bit when you
Yeah.
cook them.
I mean, well, you bake a brownie,
Well,
but
the rice is okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
bake. Yeah.
it's going to expand. Not all of them are going to stay super dense. I think it depends on what type of brownie you're making. At the bakery I used to work at, we had one that would have espresso in it, and you have like a bit of cinnamon and
Oh
nutmeg.
shit.
So it had that
I
really
can't do that
nice
before class.
bitter roastiness in there with a little bit of the spice. That was a good fucking brownie. And that one was really dense, and it was a little more on the dry side. But that
Oh,
really
okay.
paired well, especially if you wanted to have like a cup of coffee with it or some tea. That was a fantastic brownie. Also, coincidentally, shop is located in Savannah, Georgia. You're fucking welcome.
Give them a
Not
free
Saigon.
plug.
So
I kind of want a
dude.
brownie. That sounds really good, actually. Like
I
chocolate
think-
mousse has a little bit of coffee in it too.
I
Delicious.
think if I recall,
Yeah,
they
that
called
doesn't
it the
sound-
Foxy brownie. But I'm sure if you Google like espresso brownie, probably be in there. It was,
Sounds really good.
yeah, because they
Oh
use I
man.
think, at least 60% dark cocoa, which isn't really that dark. But when you add espresso, it kind of balances it out. So yeah.
Yum.
I made a Krusty's brownie, but instead of eggs, I used olive oil as a binding agent. It worked. It worked. And what I did, this is gonna gross everybody out, but I put like 3 or 4 scoops of chocolate protein shake in
Any
with the mix.
pasta? Oh.
Not pasta. Fuck you. I put ketchup in. No. And I mixed it together and didn't tell anybody because I heard Sylvester Stallone did protein pudding. And I'm like, let me see if I could do a protein brownie. And it turned out, it didn't taste gross. It tasted like a real brownie, but it was good for you. It was kind of good for you. You kind of got like 8 grams of protein per.
Kind of good for you.
Kind
It was
of.
kind of good for you. It wasn't
Stop.
like as
You're making me
fast.
hungry.
Did the pipes survive?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they were fine.
That sounds like an MRE.
I was gonna say
Okay.
that's a good question, Odie.
Yeah, well, it's whey protein, and but and that goes right through me. But it was actually pretty good. So I used the excuse coming back from the gym to eat like 3 brownies.
Ball.
I'm like, no, they're good for me.
Oh yeah, they're great.
It's olive oil. It's a monoglyceride, so it's better for me.
My mom actually used to make chocolate cake all the time, and our friends loved it, and it was a great cake. And people would always freak out when she's like, "Oh, it's a chocolate mayonnaise cake," because she'd use mayonnaise instead of eggs and
Oh,
oil.
I've seen
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It was always really good. And I was like, "Oh, mayonnaise," and she's like, "But mayonnaise is eggs."
And then
eggs
it would
oil."
never
Made from
taste the
eggs,
same
yeah.
again.
No,
Look,
yeah, they
it
were
makes
like,
perfect
can't do
sense.
it.
It's literally it's the emulsion you actually need. It's got it's got a little bit of sourness, which tends to go really well with baking because it'll activate the ingredients better, so you get a little bit more rise. It's got your eggs in it. It's an emulsion. It's basically just an emulsion in a jar, which is why you're supposed to refrigerate it usually.
Yeah. When
I'm
you
not
open
talking about
it,
the
yeah.
Asian mayonnaise. I'm talking about white people mayonnaise. So
Whoa.
Um,
Whoa.
it matters, okay? Because like
White people mayonnaise.
Yeah.
That's
The Japanese mayonnaise can survive a
great,
nuclear
Odie.
attack. So I mean,
I'm
But
gonna
I mean,
remember that one.
that's the thing,
Mom, did
we-
you get white people mayonnaise?
But that's the thing. It does matter. That's why when it comes to these baking things, it's not always going to be a 1-to-1. It's not always going to be the same. Because for starters, there's a reason why those ingredients are listed. But also, once you start messing with how the chemistry works, things can go awry.
Triggered. Magma said he's triggered.
our next show is gonna be sponsored by White People Mayonnaise.
I mean-
It's not Japanese mayonnaise.
I'm gonna work on the logo this
Go
week.
look up Kewpie. But let me put it in the chat. Go.
I'd never
go
heard
Google
of
that.
Japanese mayo before.
Google that
Right.
and tell me that is the same mayonnaise by like Kraft. No,
I
the
would
fuck
imagine not.
The fuck it is not. Okay, that's like telling me, hey
Like
Oni,
making-
we're gonna have some rice today, and you show up with long grain brown rice. We eat white short grain rice in this house. That is Gohan. We don't eat the long grain brown shit, okay? I don't care how healthy it is for you. I don't fucking care. That's not the point.
Holy shit! Walmart makes it.
But they don't make it, they sell
Whatever. Pie mayonnaise, and there's a baby on it.
it. Don't ask, I don't know
What?
why,
What the
okay?
fuck?
Oh my
I don't
god.
make the rules.
Is it
But
made?
here's the
Like,
thing.
is it like baby powder? It's made from babies.
It's foreskins.
Oh my god!
God.
It's so fucking gross.
No, Tony's never gonna eat it again.
She's like, I miss
have-
Hero.
I have a worthy vengeance for you. Don't worry, I will get mine.
Oh, I'm sure.
500 grams versus 587.
500 grams of
But
pure
look
white.
at what the ingredients is. I
Ugh.
fucking dare you. What the fuck is in that?
Oh, here
I
it is.
never-
Ingredients.
You
Here we go.
don't have to refrigerate this.
Okay. Where's the ingredients? It doesn't say.
Oh well, thanks Walmart, fucking asshole. Also, I've never seen them sell it in stores, so maybe I'm just not.
They
Oh, here it
make
is,
the
ingredients.
dolls too.
Vegetable oil, canola
Yes!
oil,
They
soybean
make
oil,
the dolls.
Oh,
The
that's
Cupid
even
doll
worse.
is a thing you can buy.
egg yolk, vinegar, salt, monosodium glutamate, spice, natural flavor, contains egg. And you're telling me you're not supposed to refrigerate this? It has egg in it twice.
Well, I don't. I think some people don't. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
product of Japan.
Yeah, no shit. It's got a baby on the cover. Of course, it's gonna be Japan.
It's made of foreskin. That's
No,
what he
the fuck it's
said.
not.
Yeah.
No, the fuck.
500 grams.
What do you think
That's
they
like the
go in the
worst
mayonnaise?
logo you could have for mayonnaise, I
And
think.
ice cream. If you ever eat ice cream, it definitely has foreskins in it.
Shut the fuck up.
If I ever meet any of you in person, I will get a jar of mayonnaise and I will smear it on the inside of your car and just wait.
Oh,
would-
I
that
will
would be
use your
bad.
face to clean it if you did that
That
to
would be
me.
bad.
I would pick you up like a midget and just use your shirt to clean it. There's no way you're getting in my Jeep. You want to help prevent the rust?
Sure,
Put it
I
on
can.
the roof.
It's rusting out from the lid. Of course I can get
Put it
inside.
on the roof. It'll prevent the rust, Tony.
Oh, we're on a roll tonight.
Hey, I can laugh at my shitty car. I'm fine with that. Oh man, that doesn't not even look. That doesn't even look appealing. Have you tried it?
I don't even remember. I don't really eat mayonnaise. Okay,
Oh,
it's not.
yeah.
in my
That's
diet.
extravagant
No,
item
I
for you.
didn't. I don't. I can't get over. Some people just eat mayonnaise by itself. Okay,
That's gross.
disgusting
That's
to me.
gross.
There
Yeah,
is
that's
something.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah,
The level of fat in there makes me physically ill.
yeah. That's
okay?
kind of gross.
It's like, look, butter. I respect butter as an ingredient,
Right.
but if you tell me some people just eat butter,
Like
I would rather
a
just lay
candy
down-
bar.
I cannot think about that without
Oh, that's so gross.
thinking about being sick. So
Ugh.
there's,
That's so gross.
if we could just move away from this topic with
Please.
the care you would as maybe diffusing a claymore, that would be fantastic.
Oni, if I never see that image again, I would be happy. I'm
How about
so
this?
mad that you even mentioned it and I looked it up because I can smell that.
How about
I can
this?
smell that now.
You never send me Fabuloso, you will never see me have to ship you Kewpie.
What if it was Mountain Dew scented
They
Fabuloso?
fucking don't make it. And even if they
And
did,
what if I asked them
see,
to make
no.
it?
That's been an
if you send
ongoing.
me Fabuloso in any way, shape, or form, I will send you Kewpie mayonnaise. And
Don't
the
don't
dog.
open up Soda's second gift then.
but see, Oni would love it in the house because the guy painting, because our paint smells like lavender. He's like, it smells like Fabuloso.
Oh no.
And all I could think of was,
Yeah, they put
Oni.
lavender in his paint.
yeah.
So his room
Please
smells
tell
like
me.
lavender now.
Please tell me one of those jugs is not Fabuloso in that package.
It isn't. I wouldn't do that to you. Come on. Have more faith in me than that. All your gifts are very thoughtful. I put a lot of thought into
I'm
all y'all's
sure you
gifts.
did. I just sometimes worry because Chieftain can be a bad influence on people.
Yes, but if I would have sent you something, I would have sent you a whole bunch of mouth too.
Mine's a container, so I'm not going to tell you what's inside the container when I send it to you, but it is purple. It's something you'll enjoy, kind of.
I don't want to look up a QP baby doll.
Enjoy, kind of.
No, I always put some thought. I put a lot of work into it, not so much thought. but I had to jump through a lot of hoops to get all these things for you guys. Tell Chief to look up the. Oh no, I'm not looking that up.
All right.
Not looking that up. If you are on Kick, and if you are, I'm sorry because that whole conversation was crazy. You can check us out on Kick /Laggin Out. I'm trying to be the king of Kick.
King of
Can't
queers.
even say it because there is a queen of Kick. I'm not sure if you guys know this, and we know who the queen of Kick is. We're
Chun-Li.
friends with her. So
Who never gives
Anyone
us
know who I'm
any
talking
credit. Yes, I'm not saying her name though.
it's not Amaranth.
It's Braided Bandit.
It's not.
No.
It's not Beam and Bandit. No.
No.
Good guess though.
Tara Babcock.
Ooh, that's
No.
that's another really good guess.
Pink.
No.
Getting closer.
Give me a second.
I don't know if she's I'm trying to think if Oni had any action with her.
No, we didn't have any. No, but she bailed us out. There's only one left. Whittlebears.
Princess Jamie.
Oh, Princess Jamie's gonna come back to Kick, but it was actually Whittlebears.
Oh shit.
But she's like, she's got a marketing degree, so she knows what she's doing. So I was watching a thing. It's like, oh, she's the queen of Kick. Da 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 da. And like people are dubbing her that now, and I'm like, good for her. Like she's very popular. So
Yeah, but she doesn't help us out, so she can go fuck herself.
well, that too. Well, she did help us out that time, not getting canceled.
Well, yeah, but still. When we make it big, we'll help our people out. When she makes
Right,
it big,
that's what
she
we'll do.
says double fingers,
Right.
triple fingers, whatever.
So check us out on Kick. We'll be the kings and queens of Kick on there. Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, formerly known as Twitter. I hate saying that because everyone just call it egg. No one's calling it X. It's not sticking. It's like Teflon. Instagram, where Gamer Tees actually go back and forth. We message each other all the time. And Rumble. Rumble is kind of like YouTube without the censorship. If you guys are wondering what Rumble is. They don't censor any of their videos, so that way both sides of the news can actually be
Freedom of
added
speech.
there. Yeah, it's a pro free speech site, and Facebook, and pretty soon in iTunes, and Podbean, and all that shit. That was supposed to happen. I have to talk to Hero about that, see how that's going. And this QR code is a PayPal code to actually tip us directly on there. So you don't have to do it on Discord. You don't have to do it on Kick or Twitch. You're going to do a direct donation to us. Oh, what was the thing? Oh, Oni, like Oni needs a headset. So Oni would not ask for a headset, but I would send her one anyway just to piss her off because I like making her angry. No, I'm just kidding. But donations go straight to the stream is what my point is. And we use it to update our stuff. Look how wonderful my setup is.
All right.
Oh, glowing lights. Lots of crazy stuff. Overhead rim light there. I had that purple rim there. I actually bought all that stuff. I didn't use any of the lagging out money. But my
Nice
monitors,
programs.
yes. What's that?
Programs, licensing for like website stuff.
And
Oh
then,
yeah, apps, licensing, websites. Yeah, like the stuff that you see all behind the scene, like just the updates and that sort of thing.
And we use some to put Sasha into the, place where they launch the nukes back there. So,
Yeah, there she is right there.
see all that code running.
Mm-hmm.
All she gotta do, turn the key.
That's it. She's got 2 titanium keys that she has to turn at the same time, and then just like launch code. You want launch codes? Oh, launch codes. Yes. She does the launch codes. They're in Joish. This is my language. Yes. That's it. That's all we have for this week.
Well, that
Really?
went by really
For me
quick.
to poop on. I do not have any more slides, it looks like.
Yeah.
I have 24 slides, and that's all I have. That's
Sweet.
good news for
That-
Oni, because now Oni go to sleep early.
That seems Are you sure we didn't miss anything? That seems weird.
That's everything. I'm looking at the list right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking on the
Oh.
router there.
I guess that was it. Well, I mean, do you mind if we talk about one more thing that wound up showing up?
No, that's okay. Let's go for it.
Well, as we know, the Game Awards happened last night.
Oh yeah.
And apparently it was quite the festival because
That was hilarious. Yeah.
for starters, the voice actor of Kratos himself decided to take a dig at Call of Duty
That was
by saying, "The brevity of my speech is longer than the newest Call of Duty campaign."
Perfect.
so funny.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Everybody. And then some finally good fucking news, okay?
Hey.
Wow,
Let's,
good news.
let's just savor the moment while it lasts. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Baldur's Gate 3 took home 6 awards, and then I
Yay.
think a 7th as Game of the Year. So
Nice.
let's brace ourselves for this one. It was for the soundtrack, best voice performance overall for Neil Newbin as the starring. Congratulations, good sir. We all
Yeah.
love we love a story. He was getting so disheartened that he was thinking about quitting acting altogether. And then he finds this role and it resonates with people on such a level, whether it's on a horny level or on a I relate to this character level. But they relate to him and just knocks it out of the park. I think it was for cinematics they took one home.
Yeah.
They took one home for narrative, definitely. There may have been a couple other ones I forgot, but then they took home Game of the Year. Now, why is that important? Because on Wednesday, the CEO of Larian Studios posted that I may or may not show up and crash the party in plate armor.
Oh
Now,
no.
of course, the Marine in me goes, no balls. Please fucking do it. Please. You can't not do it. So, guess who showed up in plate armor to accept the Game of the Year of the award?
Oh, did he actually do it?
He fucking did it.
Sweet.
Google that shit. I fucking
Oh
dare you.
yeah, I have to. Yeah,
It
I'm
is
definitely looking at that.
Glorious. I also shared it in the Discord chat.
Oh,
the
okay.
News.
All right.
He did. Now, someone also showed up in a squirrel kigurumi, so I think that may have been the narrator. Someone showed up in
I
like
got
a
it.
bear onesie. And then there's this glimmering, handsome motherfucker in plate armor accepting the Game of the Year award.
Sweet.
This is a man of conviction.
It's not a tri-bar award, so it doesn't get
This
any
is a
credence from me.
CEO worth fucking following. I can get behind this. So,
Awesome. Congrats to them.
absolutely. And there are people apparently complaining that Spider-Man 2 didn't win it.
That's
Hey,
bullshit. Yeah,
boo.
I'm
Wah.
mad about that.
Yeah.
It's racist.
Don't know how because
I don't know. I had
Baldur's
nothing.
Gate
I
3
just
has plenty of race.
everything's racist.
And
So
sex.
it's so nice to see a game that is so well received get the recognition it deserves. It is so nice to see a game finally worthy of Game of the Year, and we can fucking salute that flag, okay? Now you could go, well, they had early access for several years, but when they finally went live, they went live, and they're having fun with their game. That is, I think, one of the most telling parts of it is that they've had a lot of fun with this game. Several of the voice actors and actresses are playing the game right now, just for shits and giggles. Neil Newbin is playing with the voice actor of Hausen, Tim, and they're playing co-op and most of the time Neil is kind of getting in the way because he's chaotic. He's basically playing as Astaria. It's going great.
Sweet.
You can just do the Astaria accent. Do it.
Oh,
I can't believe you're asking me doing this on such short notice. But I'm trying very hard. It's a little late. I'm shocked we made it through all the topics. But you know what? Finally ending on a happy note. It's gonna be a good night. I'm not going to lose my shit.
awesome.
Thank you, Oni.
Happy to help.
Love it.
So, who wants to watch the first 3 minutes of the Tribar Gaming Awards? It's going to be releasing midnight. Who wants to watch that in the chat? Press 1 if you want to watch it.
Oh, you know I do. Come on, get some more ones. I want to watch it.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you guys to drop bits or anything because I'm not like. Not a dick
Are you
like
not
that tonight.
entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Or maybe they sleepy.
Okay. This doesn't get released till tonight. But we'll play 3 minutes of the 7-minute video. It's 5 winners in 7 minutes. So, here we go.
Welcome to the Tribar Gaming Awards. Here's your MC, The Chieftain.
That's me. Hello, and welcome to the Tribar Gaming Awards. I'm one of your hosts tonight, The Chieftain. But first, let's get dressed for the occasion. 2 purple. Let's try this one more time. That's better. We have 5 equally awesome categories this year to go over tonight, and here they are. Best Indie Game, Best Game Developer, the Try Hard Award, Best Co-op, and Game of the Year. Wait. That's 6. I meant to say 6. Math is never my strong point. First up, we have the Honey Badger for Best Independent Game.
Best
I wanna see
independent
this.
game.
Crafted with blood, sweat, tears, and maniacal dedication, independent games have claimed their place in the hearts of gaming connoisseurs.
It's on my
With
desk.
the aid of modern technologies and publishers, they have a more expansive reach than ever. The nominees for Best Independent Game are
Atomic Heart.
Damn. Took my desk.
Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars. Dredge.
and the winner is Sea of Stars.
Good job, Honey Badger. Love the desk. Next up, we have Best Single Player Game presented by the one and only Hero.
Too bad
the
she
IT
fell
guy.
asleep probably because that'd been funny.
What's up, everyone? This is Hero, the one and only IT guy from Laggin Out Entertainment. I'm here to present to you the best single-player game of the Tri-Bar Awards. Let me tell you guys, it was an amazing year for games and gamers alike. I have something special for you, though. Today, I'm going to pay respect to an honorable mention, Hogwarts Legacy. While they didn't win, they sure did put up a good fight. They sold the most copies of their game out of the entire industry this past year, and that is worth mentioning. Sorry, we had other contenders that topped them, but they still did amazingly. That being said, let's get into our nominees for the best single player title. The nominees for the best single player game are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, Amnesia the Bunker, and Hi-Fi Rush. This year's winner is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Shocker.
Fucking biased motherfucker.
Great job, Hero, keeping that under 2 hours. I really appreciate it. Next up, it's not technically an award. It's more like a Razzie.
Here you go,
It's
Oni.
our very own Try Hard Award presented by
Yay!
Blacklight Oni.
The Try Hard Award, presented by Blacklight Oni.
Welcome to the 2023 Tri-Bar Awards. It's me, Blacklight Oni, with the tryhards. So, your contenders are...
Redfall. Forspoken.
Run. And it will chase you to the
Precious. Gollum.
The darkness grows beyond our borders. My people are growing anxious.
I am so tired. I am so fucking tired. Why? Because previous games were just fucking bad. Oh no. Our winner is Lord of the Rings Gollum, which was so bad it shut down the fucking development. I am so tired of it. It doesn't get better. Please fucking save me. Do not make this list get any fucking longer than it has to. Please. Fucking beg of you.
Go, Oni.
Thank you.
Love the enthusiasm, Blacklight Oni. Always full of energy.
Yep.
How'd
have
it
to
look
go
so
watch
far,
that.
guys? What do you guys think so far?
Good shit.
Oni,
Love
what'd you
it.
think?
Good. I mean,
You good?
My segment,
Yeah, it's hard watching yourself, isn't it?
No, it always is. But also, I only did a couple of takes because every time it was like, this is just gonna be bad. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna lean into it. It's the tryhards. It's not getting better.
Right.
Yes,
True.
this will be on YouTube at midnight. The full video.
Yep.
For your viewing pleasure. Which reminds us, before we leave tonight, chat, how would you like to have us talk about it next week, to dissect why we made the decisions we did, whether it was the nominees or the winners. We also, because I think that's when we really go into the whole game of the year on our end.
Yeah.
Would you like us to talk about that? Would you like it to be kind of like an open forum? I mean, maybe we'll even, I'm shooting from the hip here. Maybe open up the Discord and have some guests roll in and give their takes on it. See if we
Not a bad idea.
have an open discussion. So it might be a little bit of a
Be fun.
shorter show in terms of topics, but that means we get more time to actually talk with you all. How would you like that? How would you like this? Or would you like
Issues like this has to happen. Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah. And I thought Tyrant Death was going to be here tonight and he was going to do
Oh
the
yeah, he was
whole-
supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
then
worries.
it worked.
But that's a good consolation, like Discord, like, hey guys, do you want to talk about this in the chat? We'll bring you on audio to ask a question, or you can be in like the gallery, the Lagging Out gallery there, and just ask us questions live on the show next week, which is fine. But did you like my costume changes? You like those cutting edge visual effects of me with
Yeah,
the quick
that was
change?
amazingly.
I'm so glad, like, because I was still filming it as I was taking my shirt off and putting another shirt on. So that is not going to be in an outtake. that you will never see that footage.
Wow.
Like, oh, here you go. Oh, it doesn't work in live. Sorry. But yeah, thank you. Everyone did such a great job on that. The last two would be Soda Pop and myself, and Soda thinks he's funnier than he is, so you might want to watch that.
I am funny.
Yeah.
Hello, funny.
Yeah, I did the last one and he did the second to the last one. But you have to watch it as a whole to get the references at the end. So, but yeah. Everybody knows here I was stressing out about it for about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that's all I was talking. I was like, I gotta get it done. Like everyone else's stuff is filmed. I literally filmed my stuff like 3 days ago. I'm like, oh fuck.
Dude.
I gotta film the MC part and my part. Son of a bitch. So I'm like setting this all up, and like my room was like 80 degrees with 8,000 lights on it, and then I reset my camera, and it reset too dark, so it looks like some sort of like S&M dungeon when I'm filming. Like this looks like a fucking S&M, like
Well, mine looks
there
like a
should be
murder
someone
basement,
chained to the
so-
wall or something. It looks weird, huh?
Mine looks like a murder basement.
It totally does. Yeah, you're right.
Law.
It does look. So I don't feel so bad. Yeah, murder basement. That'd be great.
She got help from Dexter.
No,
Right?
I don't need help.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay. So
I'm friendly.
can't believe we're. Oh, almost knocked over my water.
Oh boy, that would have been a moist mess.
Yes, it would be very moist and it'd be a mess. It wouldn't hit anything except my gym bag. But okay. So let's hit the music.
I get my washing machine tomorrow.
Yay! I got my sleep number bed. You got your washing machine. We're getting new shit.
Well, it hasn't arrived yet. It arrives tomorrow.
Oh, that's exciting though. On behalf of Soda Pop, our special guest tonight, Miss Sasha.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us again. Glad we didn't scare you off.
Thank you.
Of course not.
Yay.
The resident badass known as Blacklight Oni. And I'm Chieftain. We're lagging out live. And we're signing off and lagging out. Hi, everybody.
Thanks for coming again.
No homo.
I'm lagging and I know it. I'm lagging and I know